welcome to Pot of Hot Coffee.
Laugh Love Studios.
Live from Live Laugh Love Studios. My Pot of Hot Coffee drinkers. Potheads.
Potheads, as they say.
Yeah, what do you... I was really high when we recorded that other episode. And, oh yeah, we got a guest here.
Welcome to guest
Pot of Hot
number
Coffee
2.
Favorite.
Guest appearance number 2.
The original guest. Donny Roy.
Yes, as I'm popping my Zin in.
Related to Patrick.
Hijacked the Hamburger Club from Russ.
I fucking infiltrated, dude.
Our last guest, Will McCarrow, another fan favorite.
Yeah, I got into Will's ear like the Sith Lord. I'm like, yes, yeah, let me in.
Yo, I didn't realize I was starting such a crazy thing in the comedy group chat today when I sent the Dan Soder interview. And Kevin Lenahan and Russ started just.
Oh, dude, you popped the chat off today.
I didn't know that would just. I thought I was doing a friendly thing, sending something be like, "Hey, you guys, this is about joke writing." Like,
you lit a fire in the chat today, and then all of a sudden, Russ is sending pictures of Hitler.
Russ is sending pictures of Hitler, and Kevin's just calling him out for banging fat chicks.
That's every group chat conversation we have with him.
Who's getting called out for it?
Russ Silberman.
Russ Silberman banged fat chicks?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
No, he says he just gets blowjobs from
and then sleeps in the closet.
Yeah.
He doesn't even sleep in that bed.
Somehow makes it better.
Yeah, my first girlfriend. I had to sleep in her closet. That's a real fact.
Yeah? Did she make you do that, or did you choose to do that?
No, she made me do that.
That's not nice of her.
No, her dad was home.
I should pop this in. I'm gonna. I did a Zin review 2 episodes ago.
Correct.
So now I'm doing a Zin for my first time since then. What flavor is this?
Wintergreen.
Okay, I did smooth last time. What does Will use? Do you know? How many milligrams he uses?
He gets these like smoke shop knockoff ones called Wins.
These aren't even real Zins?
No, yeah, and his are like 9 milligram.
Oh.
And when you put it in, and it feels like you're putting a rock in your mouth. Like it cuts up your gum. Like it burned my gum when I did it. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Swedish or some shit?
Okay, so this is the real shit. You're telling me I'm getting the more pure shit now.
Yeah, you're getting the government regulated shit.
Colombian.
If you start getting lightheaded, take it out.
No, I'll be fine.
Are you gonna turn into an old Englishman?
No, every time I smoke Kevin Lanahan's Indian res weed,
yeah, I'm
just like, I'm getting some crazy lung disease from this.
Kevin Lanahan gets into some wild stuff. Not the front of the show.
I want him on the show. I gotta get him on.
You
show.
He's got stories.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I also don't want to get him into trouble because I'm not gonna edit out.
I don't know him. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Get him on tomorrow.
You'd love him, Travis.
Love that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's been shot by the cops multiple times.
All right. He's got stories.
He's got 3 baby mamas and 2 Wu-Tang tattoos.
He drives to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to do roast battles.
Oh, never mind.
He does them out in Mastic, too.
Yes.
Ooh. Smart man, though. Knows where to go.
Yeah.
He's a hustler. He's a real hustler.
Hustler?
Yeah, he placed 3rd in some like black comedy contest.
I think he went in like a baseball team.
That's his alleyway. If he like really hits the urban rooms,
we would talk about.
He'll have a crowd. He'll have like a.
He has the ability to destroy in black rooms.
Yeah,
he just has that energy about him.
Yeah, because he's from the hood.
That's like 85%.
He's from the hood, and you can tell that. You can tell this guy's been to prison a lot. Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, like
you're really talking him up.
Yeah, he's funny.
I'm saying, we got to get him on here then.
When I went to St. Louis, I did my first black room ever.
East St. Louis?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did they like you?
One guy, the next comic after me, he's like, man, if there's all white people here, you'd be murdered. This guy's white boy funny. I got called the white boy funny.
White boy funny.
That's going on my fucking checklist of cool things black people have said to me.
You can make that your license plate.
Yeah, white boy funny.
Yeah.
Let's get out of comedy talk. Let's talk about the school shooting, the black school shooter.
What happened?
You didn't say about that?
No.
Yeah, I know. What was that? Tennessee?
Yeah, I saw it.
You see, he was a fan of Buzzrum. That he was wearing a metal
Burzum.
Black metal shirt.
Yeah, of course.
He was wearing a black metal shirt and
probably got on Temu.
And he was a fan of a bunch of alt-right stuff. He loved Candace Owens.
Whoa.
He loved Counter-Strike.
Yeah, he did.
Who doesn't
Now
love
1.5 though, right? Exactly.
Yeah, he said CS:GO. He cited CS:GO as one of his influences. Like, oh, that's not a good look.
Oh, that stinks.
It's like when Combine kids shouted out KMDF.
Oh my God, it makes sense. It makes so much sense. So
I got to unzip the
and
right now.
But no, it is. I think it's good now because now all the black comics that do the, y'all gotta beat your kids so they don't shoot up a school. Like, they can't do that bit anymore. Like, or they're maybe gonna be like, man, he ain't done to get his ass beat.
Yeah,
Man, they were raising him like a white boy.
Yeah, he was listening to the wrong black metal. Would you open up Farrell's 2 weeks ago with white people be crazy?
Oh yeah. I was doing that.
That's a good idea.
It was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed Def Jam comedy and like Kings of Comedy and all that shit. Like,
dude, I just went back and watched the Bernie Mac at the Apollo.
It's really funny. It's really funny to be like a white guy and then also be half Puerto Rican,
bro. White passing.
Like it's like white passing.
White passing, bro. Come on.
I know you're a beautiful mixed man.
No le diga la gente.
Yeah, I kept saying that. When I went to LA, I kept having to explain Puerto Ricans. At all
to LA?
Yeah, there's no Puerto Ricans in LA.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah, and I'd be like, yeah, they're like Puerto Ricans are kind of like Mexicans. They also like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god, dude! If there's Mexican people that heard that, they'd probably beat you up.
No,
in the
they
parking
love
lot.
that shit.
Really?
They love that, yeah.
Dude, I had Puerto Rican friends and Mexican friends in the army, and they were like cats and dogs, dude. They all they hated each other.
I was like, yeah,
I said in Mexico,
I said
they have a rivalry.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I said Puerto Ricans are kind of like Mexicans. Yeah, they also like Dragon Ball Z, and they put wheels on their car more expensive than
it.
I had some black guys clapping at one mic when I said that.
Really?
Which is really fucking funny.
That's self-actualization right there on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's
You're bringing the races together.
There was
joking on Cadoba from an hour ago.
I definitely brought the racism to the mics. They were like, look, there was no edginess at these open mics.
No, of course there's that.
And then I go there and I'm just like going.
I want to do it under a fake name.
Yeah.
It kind of rocked.
Yeah.
Travis Abramov.
In St. Louis, where the comics were good there, I feel like that's a spot where there's a lot of good comics.
There was a couple good ones there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were very nice to me. They told me all the
there were good ones in LA too. It's like New York, where there's like you see some really good some really good people, and then you see like a lot of like just shit. Like
it's like that everywhere. Every scene's got like the people that are either just starting, can't figure it out, or are figuring it out.
But everyone in LA's hot. So it's like even like like I want to tell like you like even the mid people are kind of hot. You're like you want to tell them to like almost move to Philadelphia and be like, dude, you'd be a fucking catch in Philadelphia.
Destroy pussy in Philadelphia.
Yeah, or even a chick be like, yo,
so
you could like you could get an athlete in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
like you're mid here, but like
don't you want a electrician that's addicted to opioids?
Yeah, you'll get an electrician. Yeah, exactly. You'll get an electrician here, but like go to Philadelphia. Go to Ohio.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, go to Buffalo.
Oh, it just keeps getting worse.
Sioux Falls. Exactly.
Dude, I lived in upstate New York when I was in the Army, and oh my god,
upstate New York's
different
the worst
people.
place of all time.
Dude, first time I went
it's so depressing in the winter.
A lot of Confederate flags.
It just feels
surprisingly, yes.
It feels somehow so isolating.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
dude, it's weird mountain
hills
people.
have eyes, yeah.
That's exactly what I said when I got there. I went to a Walmart and I saw one guy with one short leg and one regular size leg.
Yeah, the Walmart is
just doing big steps.
Yeah.
Walmart's
the best job in town.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad those towns
It's the whole economy.
It's where I met my wife. Actually, you know.
That's the one place where they can get health insurance.
You know Vice, the supermarkets in Pennsylvania, red and white one?
No. Never heard of those.
All right. Well, that's a Pennsylvania reference for all our viewers over there.
Yeah, shout out Pennsylvania.
Philly.
Yeah. Yo, that shit's kind of drawn, bro.
Right, young bull.
Yo. So I was up in North Philly the other day.
Yeah.
Yo, getting a cheesesteak, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucking dude comes up to me, yo. He asked me for like $5.
Was it
like,
Saquon after they get eliminated?
Yeah. I say go Burrs, but I don't have that type of money, dude. Inflation, yo.
Yeah, well, I don't even have enough for the
Joe
Biden,
really fucked the economies up, yo.
Apparently Joe Biden flew in all the trank.
That's what my dad says. He works in the union.
Yo, Donald Trump was really popping off today. He's already in office just saying crazy shit.
Dude, people are
He's gonna ruin comedy. He's gonna ruin comedy.
I keep checking Google News while driving all the time. And I'm viewing it and I'm refreshing it like Twitter 2009.
I didn't do comedy during Trump's first presidency. How bad were the impressions? Was it like were you doing it during Trump?
No.
Oh, you're a Biden guy.
I'm a Joe Biden.
Joe Biden guy.
Byron.
Joe Byron.
Coney Island, Byron. Nems.
No, dude, there's a lot to go off. There's a lot of subject matter out there now. I've already been doing a joke about Elon Musk and it's been killing.
Oh yeah, I did a joke in LA. I did a joke in LA the day of the inauguration where I was like, Melania Trump was dressed for like a spy versus spy character.
Yeah.
And then I said Elon Musk, he's so uncool that when he said he'll even racist, we're like, yo, that's not cool. like, come on, not you, dude. Like,
that's funny.
You suck.
Yeah. We don't like you autistic folks.
Yeah, this fucking retarded South. I like say I think he's Chinese. I keep saying that.
I sent it to you.
I think Elon Musk is a Chinese man. I don't believe that's South African origins of him.
You don't think so?
I think he's some like weird Chinese government like
a plant.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, imagine
experiment. This whole time.
He's like Eastern Russian, Chinese looking motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll explain why he's so good at rockets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, no one wants to buy an EV from a Chinese guy in America. Dude, I'm reviewing the Zin right now.
And you need a e-bike.
Yeah.
Dude, this Zin's waking me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I had 8 coffees today, and I swear to God, I'm not lying. And
how much were you shitting? That as a coffee drinker, that'll get you shitting.
You must have been just projectile dumping.
It was heavy shits. I woke up in a plank position, like I said. I had caramel macchiato, talked to a Colombian shorty at Dunkin'.
Damn.
And she hit me with the ciao mi amor, and I said, all right, I'm off. And then I shot crazy.
Oh, remember after?
And then I took a wild shit.
Remember after the last episode when we
went to the diner?
No, the diner was closed.
Oh, we went to the strip club streets.
No, before that, we went to Taco Bell, and the chick read my last name. She's like, yo, you Puerto Rican?
Yes!
And then Travis started, like, macking on this, like, kind of fat chick at the Taco Bell drive-thru.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You do gotta do it. Shout out Russell.
And he's just in the passenger seat, macking her through my window.
Correct. I'm just kind of, I'm chuckling. Shit, Travis.
It's the only way to be.
You are charismatic.
I had, like, Max B plane or something.
You're rough. Let me tell you. Honestly.
It's a good way to live.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was 2 times ago, actually.
Yeah, it was.
That was 2 times ago.
That was
with Will. That was after Will.
Yes.
No, yeah, last time we drove, we went to the diner, and then Travis drove his new car around to
new car
expired inspection.
His around to the sketchy strip clubs in Wyandanch, in between West Babylon and Wyandanch and like Farmingdale off of Wellwood.
He was driving his new '97 Civic.
Yeah, so
I wish. Free Jetta.
There was some place called like Satan's Playhouse or somehow shit like that, and it wasn't even online. Like you could search it. There was
website.
It wasn't. Didn't even pop up on Google. Didn't pop up on any maps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Satan's Playground.
Yeah, it was something like that. Medusa is my bad.
No, yeah,
that's a wild twist.
No, it had like a real like crazy like fucking Medusa looking. It was a weird looking place.
In Mexico, a lot of the bars that I went to, unfortunately, are that combined with the bar.
Yeah.
Like that's the culture.
Wait,
in
so
the city.
The place was called Medusa's?
Medusa's Playhouse or some house. Yeah. It looked like a strip
girl
club.
shows you her pussy, you turn to stone.
Dude, there was definitely
900.
There were definitely strippers with C-section scars there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted
Where
to
was
go
the
in,
other
I
place?
told
There
them.
was like
they making a
in my
clap?
life, and I fell asleep with
Dude, there were
AirPods.
like 5 places. If you go past the dump,
Yeah.
and just weave up and down, you just see like a strip club on like every other block.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I work off Wellwood. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, you got to go by the dump in.
Yeah.
What's
In the
that,
alphabetical order streets, A, B, C, D,
you know
E, F, G,
you know the street that people race on?
Patton, Edison?
Edison. In between, it's between Wellwood and Straight Path.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once you get past the dump,
Like Gleam Street.
there's all these like streets that cut off it,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's like businesses, but then it'll be like strip clubs, like sketchy strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly where they should set up shop.
Yeah.
In the
It
middle
is.
of a commercial district.
It is. Truck drivers.
Yeah, truck drivers, just blue collar dudes.
Methed out, making 1,200
yeah.
and blowing it on.
Yeah. I'm not coming.
Yeah, exactly. I'm paying for this.
Yeah.
You're going until I can't.
Yeah.
Honey.
Like they're not stealing them and putting them in a cab.
We should
Afterwards.
We should set up a Patreon and then try to make enough money to get
The stripper
to
on
rent
here?
a place in Wyandanch.
That's easy.
How much could that cost?
$700 a month. I
Exactly.
know multiple people that live there, landlords and above.
Yeah. That would be our studio. Be like, yeah, you gotta pull up to Wyandanch. We'll pick you up from the train
We're
station.
gonna gentrify it.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Are you gonna human traffic me?"
I'll be
But like, listen,
"That's
it's not that
episode
bad.
3."
It's not that bad. You can pull up. We'll do it. before it gets dark out.
Yeah, check it out. Our studio's in a shipping container.
Oh, they do have a lot of shipping containers over there. That's funny.
Yeah.
I know a guy who I worked with a guy who lived in a storage unit for
Smart
a bit,
man.
on Acorn Street.
Baller.
So I think it was technically Deer Park.
Yeah,
but
no, I know which place that is. Extra space storage. It's green.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an outdoor one. With
Did you live there too, Travis?
No. I do know 2 people.
It was winter
there,
too.
Yeah.
He got kicked out of the apartment.
In winter?
He got kicked out of like 3 apartments in probably like a 7-month span.
Oh, that sucks.
This guy had he was just a like real white trash dude from like Nassau.
Yeah.
And then he had this like white trash girlfriend from like Deer Park.
Nice.
And they were getting like really like crazy fights with the cops and shit. Getting called like screaming matches. He got beat up at like one time he came in to work after being on vacation with just his whole face bruised and like I say that like I didn't go into that job with a broken hand and a black eye after a weekend one time.
It's a real story.
Yeah, but
they sound like a real Long Island Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. So he got kicked out. He got kicked out of that place with this chick.
Yeah.
They didn't have a car because he was letting her use it. And so he would always ask for rides, but he would smoke me up and like give me cigarettes and stuff.
All right, so he's obeying the ass, gas, or grass rule.
Well, not even that. He would smoke me up on the clock too, which was the fun. My first job out of college, I would smoke weed almost every day at work, and I never brought weed to work.
Damn, that's a great job to have.
The other engineer, this dude, really nice guy. I was gonna say piece of shit, but he's like a dirtbag, but in like the best way possible. He was just like from Smithtown. No, he's from Smithtown. So he just had like he just like had nice things, and he would like rip dabs and like always have a lot of weed.
That sounds like every Smithtown kid ever.
Yeah, and he was into like weed in like a good way. Like he always like had like a nice like amount of like he had like the right like a nice grinder, or like he had like
custom grow 420 subscription.
And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna roll something up like on lunch," and then like we'd go on lunch, and we'd just hotbox his car. And then go back in like very blatantly like reeking of weed.
Wow.
And we usually would smoke cigarettes too in his car after and be like, that'll cover it up.
What job was this?
Modern packaging.
Oh, so you worked at like a warehouse?
No, I designed packaging equipment, like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Yeah, really expensive. But I didn't make that much money, so I didn't care. I was like, I'm making like $50,000 a year. Like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And like a lot of comics would like probably kill for that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I busted my ass in college. I was like, this sucks. Like,
I
busted my ass in engineering to do this, to work at a fucking warehouse in Wyandanch.
I'm coming in to work high.
Yeah, pretty much. I would that job I hated so much. I would just like smoke cigarettes before work, being like, I don't want to go. And they had flex hours, and it was all Bangladesh. It was owned by a Bangladesh company. Was started by a Bangladeshi guy and a Polish guy. So like 90,
sounds like the beginning of a joke.
90% of the company was
amazing.
Bangladeshi and Polish dudes.
Yeah,
I shit you not.
What were they packaging?
Dude, they were building packaging equipment. Dude, there were Bangladeshi dudes that would do like metal finishing without masks on.
Oh, that's a man. That's
Mask
a man.
on for pussies.
The Polish dudes hated the Bangladeshi guys. They'd always be like, these fucking Bangladeshis. They couldn't. They were just like illegal Polish dudes, and they literally can't vote. And they're like, Trump is the best.
Classic.
And there's one dude who's like he was from like Guyana, and he's like, and they're telling him they're like, they're going. Or fuck, what was the guy's name? I don't remember the guy's name, but he was a guy, and he's getting there. They're going to kick you out. He's like, I'm allowed here. I'm a citizen. He's like, they're going to kick you out. You can't fucking vote. He's like, I am white.
Yeah.
The Polish are like, but I am white.
He thought that was just get out of.
Yeah, no, they would just be openly racist.
That's so funny.
And they loved like Linkin Park and shit. But they'd also play Polish music too.
In the end, it
Polo.
doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I brought up the new metal Polish guy. He wasn't racist. He was very upset when Chester Bennington died. It ruined his like month.
Yeah.
Like you'd see him like mourning.
Understandably.
He would always wear like a Tool sweatshirt.
Maybe in the end it doesn't really matter.
I'd bring up Disco Polo to them. They loved it. Yeah. And then they'd be like, "No, I do not like Disco Polo," and they'd point out that. No, they'd be like, "I'm not hick."
Oh,
that's hick music apparently.
Okay.
Disco?
Disco
No.
Polo.
Disco Polo.
Polish.
You could probably bring it up on your phone.
Yeah,
Travis.
we'll do it real quick.
Yeah.
What is disco polo?
Travis can.
It's Lindenhurst and Kopek lore for everyone.
I forget how many Polish people you have.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So the Polish embassy's in Kopek, I think.
I don't
something
know.
like that.
that's
I think
next
it's in Riverhead.
yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, Lindenhurst, Kopek, Riverhead, Ridgewood, Glendale are like the most, I think, populated Poles.
Outside of Poland, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
New York and Chicago.
Bologna. Yeah, Chicago, absolutely.
Yeah, Chicago. We got a lot of Polacks here.
Dude, I found out in St. Louis that they have like a ridiculous amount of Italians there, and I did not know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the mob used to be
Oh,
heavy
St.
out
Louis
there.
Italians.
Yeah.
We take the river down to Louisiana.
Yeah, we take our steamboats.
I like that the Cuban Revolution, they kicked out Italians. That's what they did.
They did that?
Yeah, because the mob was running casinos there. That's what caused Vegas to be made.
Understand.
What,
really?
You can play it in Europe.
We do not like this hick
This is
shit.
hick music. And then there'd be one dude named Arvid, and he'd be like, Arvid likes disco polo. Play it. Ask him about it, and he'd be like, what do you know about disco polo?
Damn, this is cousin fucking music in other countries? That's crazy.
Yeah, just driving a Mercedes that they bought like for $5,000 because it was like illegally imported.
Yeah.
Yo, that's actually a thing they would do. The Polish dudes would buy like BMWs and then like wait until they were allowed to be like brought over. Like,
Is that what people do with Skylines?
yeah, but in Poland they're dirt cheap because like the cost of living there is like the cheapest in Europe.
Really?
Yeah, but also the air is like the lowest quality in all of Europe.
Yeah. I mean they've been pretty fucked by the dick of history.
Yeah. Yeah, don't bring that up to Polish people. They love to bring up
Soyuz Lithuania.
Kushko, whatever the guy that has the bridge named after him.
Oh, Kosciuszko.
Yeah, the general.
Yeah, he helped train the revolutionary forces.
Yeah, and
Pulaski.
I used to lay a wreath at his statue.
I would just be
in
like,
West Point.
I would just
Look
go to
at that,
Wikipedia
guys.
and I would just go the amount of times Poland and Lithuania have been taken over.
Ooh.
And I would just be like, look at this. Like the Germans and Russians just took you over like every 100 years.
Guys just turning you over like little bitches.
And then they would just speed up. Yeah, shout out to Patrick, whatever that Polish dude's last name was.
Chord.
He would just drive aggressively fast to work in a BMW, like 110 miles an hour down Acorn Street.
Bald with sunglasses.
to his underpaid
No.
job.
Fuck.
No, but yeah, he'd work like fucking like 70 hours a week, just killing
Christ.
any
That's
overtime.
nothing.
Dude,
That's why I'm here in
there was
America.
there was my boy Eduardo. He was a welder. I think I brought him up before. He put up at 140-hour week one time. I don't know how.
Did he go home?
He went home to shower. That was it.
That's ridiculous.
And he's like, my wife hates me. It's like, dude, you work 140 hours a week.
That's a 20-hour shift, 7 days. I just did the math.
Yeah, that is what he did. He literally would go home, shower, take like an hour nap, like sometimes in his car.
Damn, that's a real man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
Fuck
can't
up.
stop calling
Provider.
out sick. That guy makes me feel like such a pussy.
And he was
Yeah,
just
just remember
welding.
Eduardo.
Dude, he was just climbing on machine. He was like a little Mexican dude, and he was the guy who did the welding of the parts to the machine. So he would have to like measure it with like a tape measure and a Sharpie, and then like climb up there and like tack it on, and then like climb into a weird position.
Sounds like he's building a transformer. Like
yeah.
the giant ones. Not
The best welder
electricity
though
ones.
was this guy George. I don't think I've brought him up. George was a sanitary welder, and so sanitary weld because we the packaging equipment was for like food and medical grade shit.
Yeah.
So you needed if like food touched it or like medicine touched it, you needed a sanitary welder, which is like a separate certification. I think it's hard to get. So it's this really old Polish dude named George, hammered every day.
Yeah.
From start to finish of the day.
Żywiec, kurwa.
I ever wanted like I was bored. I was like, oh, you know what? Let me go talk to George. Like, let me go see what George is doing. And he'd always he's a crazy good welder too, but he was always hammered. And one time he's like, my son, he is fucking pussy. I'm like, why? He's like, I have a little grandkid. He is fucking pussy. And we're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, and they start talking about it. He's like, well, what are you saying? You work for NYPD, he is sniper. And I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, what? And he's like,
What a fucking pussy.
so this is when the Pope was in town. Like, right after the Pope was in town.
Yeah.
He's like, the Pope was in town. He's fucking sniper. This fucking pussy fucking shoots 3 people. He's just like openly talking about this, saying his son shot 3 people when he was sniping for the Pope in New York City. And he was calling him a pussy because he didn't have grandkids. And then George was like, I'm going to one time I'm like, George, you gonna have a good Friday? He's like, I'm going home. I'm going to fuck my wife.
Dude,
sounded like
sounds
Borat.
like the man.
Sounded like fucking Borat. He was crazy. He looked like a turtle. He just like would wear like a thick ass jacket, had like little glasses, like hunchback.
Do insane welding jobs while hammered.
Yeah, and I could be like, yo, George, you gotta weld this at a 47-degree angle. He'd be like, you fucking asshole. I'd be like, no, I'll make a thing for you. And then like he'd be like, all right. And he would do it, but
you and George were boys?
Yeah, because I mean, like, I can get down with Polish people. I grew up with a lot of. I had multiple Carols. Boys named Carol in my elementary.
Boys named Carol?
Yeah, with a K.
Carol. Oh, dude, Carol. Carol.
I had multiple Pavels. Pavel, but it's with the W because there's no there's no V in the Polish language, right? Yeah, see. So W makes a V sound. Pavel. What else? What other? Yeah, so we had a lot of Polacks in our school.
Patrick.
Yeah, with Patrick with a Y.
Adam.
But they spell Adam regular, right?
Tak.
Yeah, but Peter with like an I-O-T.
I've had a Piotr in high school before. Yeah,
they're they assimilate well to here. They're just good Catholics.
Yeah,
that's how the Puerto Ricans, the Irish, the Italians, they'll just go to the same churches. So it's all right.
Our Lady of Assumption.
Yeah, Our Lady of Grace, Our Lady of Perpetual Help.
Tak.
The best was I would wear like CYO basketball shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And there'd always be there's an OLPH in Queens somewhere in like I want to say like Jackson Heights or like Howard Beach or some shit, and I'd always have like just like some city at like a pizzeria. It'd be like, you from fucking Brooklyn? You from Queens, kid? Like, no, this is in Lindenhurst. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
we're about to kick your ass.
No, they're about to be hyped. They're about.
I might know your grandma.
yeah, they're about to get real
Italians in Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or it'd be like a Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah, if you're talking Jackson Heights, then lo colombiano, parce.
The man of many accents.
Yeah. No.
Dude, that's a sick ass shirt you got.
How was St. Louis, Donny? How do you rate it as a city?
Shit.
Shitty?
Yeah.
Would you live there?
Absolutely not. No, I'm not a fan of the Midwest. When I was there, they had snow like the week before.
Oh yeah, it snowed like recently down south. It was like
Florida's covered in snow.
Yeah. So is Texas.
Yeah,
fucked them up.
Yeah,
that's
fucking
hilarious.
Plows down there. That sucks.
Hilarious.
But St. Louis,
72,000 dead.
They all wore shorts that day.
Yeah.
But they only plow half the fucking roads in St. Louis. It's ridiculous. Like, I was there.
That's all they got money for.
That's legit what it is. It's a budgetary restraint.
Yeah.
Like, you go down the highways, they're clear. You go down a side street, 4 inches of ice, the whole road. It was ridiculous. Like, people were just like, you just see everyone falling down the street. It's so funny.
Comedy's good there, though? Comedy scene? That's what it seemed like.
There's a lot of open mics there, yeah.
Was it a lot of like bars or was it clubs? Oh, it was clubs.
Yeah, they have Helium and Funny Bones down there.
Ah, nice.
It was fun, man.
Yeah. I went to L.A., so that's.
Hey, you got burns all over you. I could tell.
Do I got burns? Yeah, I was smoking weed on a balcony in Santa Monica, watching bums walk by. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I watched LeBron put up a triple double.
Oh yeah, you did.
I watched him posterize Jonas Valanciunas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LA's cool, but like New York's better. Like, of course, New York's better.
Mm-hmm.
Like. It's really nice looking
wide.
Yeah, I do like escaping the cold. I do like escaping the cold.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Dude, it's been ridiculous this week.
Yeah. I got back and I was like, oh, man.
10 degrees.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I was on the beach.
Yeah.
Not anymore, you're not.
No.
I was at the Hole today. You know where that is?
The Hole?
Yeah.
The Hole?
Is that where you live now, Travis?
No, not right now.
What's the Hole?
The border of Queens and Brooklyn on the Conduit where, like, they say that bodies were buried and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Lowest elevation.
Yeah. When the planes go over, they shoot people.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes, correct. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is that a scene in The Departed?
No, but is that... I mean, that's what the mob would do.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's one time when I was a kid, my dad took me we were driving past, like, he's like a real Queens head. So like if there was any time like traffic on the belt or like traffic on the highways, he's really impatient. So he'd rather just drive through like local rods around it.
I know a shortcut.
Even though it probably takes like 30 minutes longer.
Yeah.
He's like,
you're hitting
what time we were driving back from like I want to say like Myrtle Beach, and he's like, I got a shortcut. It was like a 3-hour detour. He didn't do the math right. He didn't realize.
Damn it. Shit.
Yeah, but no, like we were driving somewhere, and like he ended up driving us through like Queens somewhere, and he's like, oh yeah, this is where the mob used to shoot people. Like,
that probably is where it is. Yeah.
It was like like
Sunrise Highway.
Yeah, like in like the weird marshland area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is
like it was right outside of the airport, so like the planes would fly over, it'd be mad loud.
Yeah, it's not a shortcut. He just wants to see if there's bodies.
Nah, dude. One time I saw a car where they found. One time I drive Ocean Parkway all the time at night and smoke cigarettes because I'm a piece of shit.
Come on.
No, I really just do it to like. It's peaceful, man.
There you go.
I like the beach. I like listening to music or a podcast and just like chilling. But
one time, a Long Island meditation.
Yeah. One time I was driving Ocean Parkway though, and I saw a car parked in the median where like they like all of the bodies were. Yeah. It was mad sus. It was like it looked like they were doing something.
Is there like a plaque there? It's like, this is for all the...
No, but I was like, that's really sus. Like and I just kept driving and never brought it up.
Wow, you saw Rex. Meanwhile,
yeah, I might have saw Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it. It really was just like a crossover. So it was just like it really could have just. It was really sus. I was like, this is just a middle-aged guy. Like, why is someone going into the dunes in the median now?
Oof. Yeah, who's just walking around here at night? There's no.
That's not where you take a piss.
No,
that's not where you take a piss.
And
why is the car pulled all the way up to the fucking?
Why is there a shovel in the bumper?
Yeah, why is the interior lights on? It looks like the hatch is kind of like cracked open.
Why is there a woman screaming?
Yeah, you're trying to just look at your work. Like, look at what I did a couple years ago.
Is that a Suffolk County executive?
Yeah, no. You ever see the like that shitty cable documentary about it where they like
the Lost Girls? Is that what it was?
I don't know, but they interviewed it was like a True TV type documentary, like one of those like cable channels that are in the 70s. Like it's like 58. It's up there, but it's not in the hundreds yet.
I
don't know if you still have cable, Donnie.
No, I don't.
You're a cord cutter.
I'm a cord cutter.
I'm
such
years.
A boomer. Yeah. I can't. I don't pay for any like. I canceled my Netflix when they upped it to like 15.
You're gonna miss Raw.
I had Netflix from when it was 5, and it slowly got shittier and shittier. And I like cable. Like, I'll pay for cable over the other shit.
So you like to limit yourself. It's
no. Cable, you have all the on-demand stuff from the networks anyway.
So I have this streaming service that is questionably legal.
A Fire Stick? Yeah, Fire Stick. A cracked Fire Stick's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I have this app that has everything.
Cody?
No, it's better than that. It has every TV show. Yeah. It has every movie.
Oh yeah.
I pay this shady site some money every couple months, and then I get to watch everything.
Well, there you go. I mean, like that's the move. Like if you travel a bunch, like, you know, if I start doing the road or whatever, get the Fire Stick, crack that shit. Yeah. Get anything I
just
want.
AirPlay right to my TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
smart.
At home, I like flipping channels. I like not having a choice on I'm gonna watch Cops.
You like making
like that that's the best thing on right
that's
now.
Hell.
I'm gonna watch Storage Wars.
Yeah, but I'm tired of looking at like heart medication commercials. I'm tired of watching commercials.
If you suffer from
yeah.
Realistically,
you may bleed out of
you
gotta
pay like $30 a month now on Netflix to not fucking get ads.
$21 a month.
No, they upped the price.
I pay $21.
Did you not see the news? They're upping the price
again.
Well, if
they're upping the price again.
So I gotta hustle hard. I gotta make another couple bucks.
With ad tier is like the with ad tier is like I want to say like $8 or something, and like the without ad tier is like gonna be like 25.
Well, that's another.
Well, if it means we get cuties too, I'll pay it.
There you go.
I like HBO Max.
Because that's W on there?
Because I like HBO. I like HBO stuff. They got weird documentaries. Netflix is shitty though.
They have Gossip Girl.
I hate that
My wife loves Gossip Girl.
I've never watched Gossip Girl.
Check out the reboot.
But I've never been forced to watch that one.
Neither have I. I've heard it because I'm just on my phone while my wife watches it.
You know. Yeah, that's the one thing chicks dominate is being into television, garbage television shows. You'd be like, it's only 3 seasons.
It's so bad.
It's like, hey, dedicate 50 hours of your life to watching this garbage TV show that you'll be like,
you ever watch
it was all right.
Dude, my wife's getting red pilled right now with like, not like politically, but like she'll start watching a show and she's like, "This is fucking trash."
Yeah,
that is like woman kryptonite.
Okay. Oh, bad TV.
Like specifically, like I'll watch something, I'll go, "Oh, this is literally engineered to hijack women's brains to watch it." Now my wife's been like, "This is a bad show."
Murder mystery shows.
Oh my god, she broke the code, dude.
Yeah,
she's out of the matrix.
It's someone with something wrong with them. A family issue. That's another good one.
Yeah.
There's a couple key categories that really.
She just
murder mysteries.
She loves murder.
True crime.
Oh, she's a slut for true crime.
Yeah, women love true crime. My mom loves true crime. She records like. The DVR is just full of like Law and Order, 12 different shows. It's just like, oh no, that's not the same show as this one. That's a different show.
No, it's a different one.
Yeah,
but it's the same thing.
Or it'll just be like a show, like it'll be like a 3-episode like live drama of like dramatization of like a like a serial killer or something. Yeah. No, I'm a man, dude. I watch YouTube shorts. You're not YouTube 30-minute YouTube videos on the LA heist.
Oh hell yeah. North Hollywood bank shooting.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Absolutely.
You like watching like the guy who like really speeds up and down like the Southern State. Yeah, you watch that.
Yeah, I do watch that. I watch that stuff. I like watching people blow up cars. That's a good one. There's a Russian guy who does a bunch of stunts with cars.
Yeah.
He'll like jump a car off a building and like jump out of the car while it's in the air.
It's like
just like
insane shit.
He's just risking his life for like clicks every time he.
It's the way to do it. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm risking my life for clicks.
Dude, I watch I love documentaries. I love like history documentaries.
Yeah, same.
Dude, I'm an old man. I watch war documentaries way too loud.
My dad. I was on. I went to LA with my dad, and he was watching. He was watching a mix of World War II documentaries with like 3D graphics and shit on like Patton, and then like weird like Amazon Prime shows.
Yeah, dude, the war documentaries are just so like it's so crazy to see what people did back then.
I'm a conspiracy theory guy, so I'm always just going off the deep end. I'm always just going off the deep end with these things. I'm like, I start watching a war documentary. I'm like, I know a conspiracy. I've read about this. Yo, there was some. Did you see the leak of the guy who said he was in Antarctica? He worked for the government, and he was he like released like audio with an alien.
What?
Oh, you didn't, dude. I'm not gonna get into this on the podcast. I sound crazy. Go on Twitter. Go on X. Yeah. You don't be. It's not. You don't have to be a Nazi. It's probably on Blue Sky, I guess.
Probably not.
Maybe
about Threads.
But the guy made the post on 4chan, so you know it's real.
Yeah, that's my only trust.
Yeah, you know, because that is where the armed service social media. I feel like you probably worked with a bunch of 4chan workers.
Oh yeah, dude, I worked with like some shady people.
Just dudes hanging out, being like in the barracks, being like, yeah, I'm just posting on r/whatever.
Yeah. Dude, I used to just walk in my buddy's room and they just have porn on full blast.
Yeah.
Like, real degenerates.
Just watching porn and posting on 4chan. That's what the armed service is.
Yeah, I'm like, you jerking off? He's like, no, I'm just watching it. He just casually watches porn.
Desensitizing himself.
Yeah.
Were there a bunch of people in the army? When you were you were in the army, right?
I was in the army.
Yeah. So were there a lot of hood dudes in it?
Oh yeah, actually,
I know there's gang problems on some of them.
Yeah, if you
Fort Hood, right? Fort Hood's like notoriously like
there's a lot of crime around there. That's why
Fort Hood's like
that's why it's called what it's called.
Because dudes, there's like places where dudes get like they can get out of prison sentences if they join the military.
Yeah,
like they'll like gang charges and shit, and they'll be like, yeah, like if you just like
back in the days of Iraq, yeah, they used to like scrub your record, like, hey, you go do a couple of years over there.
Yep, join the army and join as like a fucking grunt who will just go, yeah.
Sorry, the only job's open right now. Rick.
Yeah, go light these burn pits on fire for us.
Yeah, you don't need a mask.
Wait, you were in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
How crazy was that?
It wasn't that crazy.
We spoke about this.
Did we last time?
Yeah, Bachabazi, remember?
Yeah, no, but we didn't really talk about it.
Were
you like mountains Afghanistan or desert Afghanistan?
Desert Afghanistan. I didn't leave the base, so I didn't like do anything crazy.
Oh,
you came under attack one time, and
you didn't get to do anything fun. You didn't leave the base.
No.
You got to hear about all the guys. They're like Chads that like came back, just like, yeah, dude, I went off base. I just had to fucking.
No, they didn't want
3 bitches.
They didn't want to interact with me. I had
to kick down a family of 5's door.
Yeah, I would have been like, hell yeah, brother.
fucked their wife and the daughter.
My job there was custom, so like
I shot a family's dog because it was biting me.
Then ate it. All right, I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, Donnie's like the nerd in like the Jarhead movies. Like he's getting bullied by those guys. They're like, get out of here, dork.
Jake Gyllenhaal's like, say the fucking word.
Yeah.
I'm crying with a rifle.
They're like, I can't really lift it. It's fucking heavy. This shit's heavy.
That's why my back hurts now. Yeah, so like I used to have to clean out vehicles.
But if they had a computer problem, that's who they're going to though.
Me?
Like,
dude, I'm shitty with computers.
But they're assuming you're good with it.
Dude, have I showed you what I used to look like in the Army?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they're assuming you're good with computers.
Travis, have you seen the picture?
No, I honestly have not.
I have my old military ID. I was supposed to give it back, but I never did because I look.
I don't know what you're talking
about. Goddamn hero. Look at this guy.
That's phenomenal.
Isn't that crazy?
Nobody would.
You look like the medic.
No one.
You look like the medic in World War II.
I look like every fucking serial killer blended together.
Yeah, nobody.
You can show the camera.
Yeah.
No, that's up to him.
Wait, actually, I can't show the camera.
Oh, yeah,
I can't show them what government cards look like. That's actually a pretty serious infraction.
Is that?
Show him the Bosnia one instead.
Is that?
Yeah. What's up, Ghost?
How serious of infraction is that?
Oh yeah, if you post a picture of it, like you get in a lot of trouble because that's like a security.
So how long
concern.
did you do?
5 years.
Nice.
Yeah, 5 very long years.
Does the VA suck?
The VA.
I had to make elevator doors for the VA with some big engraving on it.
The VA is not very good. I will say that. I don't like it. I have private health insurance.
My friend works for the VA. He's a doctor for the VA, and he said it's a chill job, but it's like, he's like, listen.
Yeah, because you're a government employee.
No, he works like in pain management.
Yeah.
So I think any of the guys who get it's like.
I just got to give people pills.
No, not even that. He gives them like acupuncture and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In Philly.
Damn.
But he's like, basically, if they're
approved for it,
kid. He's giving them trank in Philly. He's
living the
This will
dream.
help your PTSD.
Yeah,
you won't think about anything.
But he's like, I don't think he deals with the approvals. So it's like once they get approved for that, they're happy because like that's what they were asking for. You know? It's like some weird experimental treatments.
Yeah, they're like stand near this pile of burning garbage. It's good for you.
Yeah, no, but I mean, acupuncture seems probably crazy.
I've never done it, but I want to try it.
I see them all the time.
Yeah, they go to a rub and tug and ask for acupuncture.
No, honey, no.
I was doing a rub and tug.
Just fuck.
I was doing a joke on stage on the island before I went to LA about the rub and tug that closed in Lindenhurst.
The museum.
About the time I accidentally kept it open.
That's right. We talked about this last pod.
Did we talk about this last pod?
That's a good memory.
I smoke a lot of weed, so
I got 15 concussions.
Listen, we're cracking 100 subs. We're cracking 100 subs with this episode.
You guys are on fire.
But we're
right
playing
now.
the hits.
Yes. I know. I just subscribed to you on Spotify.
Yeah,
we're big in Jakarta.
Yeah, I
have listeners in Jakarta.
I took out YouTube ads. I took out YouTube ads in $10 worth of YouTube ads on a short in the cheapest places possible to run the ads.
How'd it do?
We got 41 subs from the ads so far, so I'll take it. You know,
Philippines.
You guys are grinding.
Yeah, no, Philippines, India, Estonia.
I can't believe you guys are not gigantic.
There was somewhere in Africa.
Not yet. Next episode.
Yeah. I should add Poland to the list. It can't be expensive.
It's got to be like 9 cents to advertise in Poland.
Dude, yeah, it really is. It's been up
Do
for
they
like
have internet?
2 weeks, and it's like it's at like $4 out of the 10.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this is. If I had a job right now, I'd actually use money.
Are you still out of work?
Yeah, but I got money. I'm not like. I don't need to.
We got the Patreon.
I did some interviews.
You guys got Patreon now?
No.
I was like, what's the?
We're not even monetized on YouTube yet.
Yeah.
That's the first step. You can't make a Patreon before you're monetized. I feel like that's the saddest thing is doing an extra hour a week to $0.
Yeah.
What about my only?
Just to edit Will saying bad words.
No, I wouldn't edit anything. Patreon's exclusive. Patreon, if you're willing to pay for that, like
you can see
Will. You can hear
say racial slurs.
He didn't even. He used the soft A. He was impersonating Joel Santana.
Oh, he's impersonating.
I would have kept it. Yeah. Being a Puerto Rican man. If Fat Joe can say it, so can I. So can Travis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? culturally ambiguous.
Yeah.
You know how often I get Middle Eastern? Swear to God.
Really?
Yeah, every week, and I just roll with it. I just be like,
everyone thinks I'm Hispanic in the summer.
Okay, makes sense.
You get tan?
I get real
Colombian as hell.
People think I'm not Hispanic in the summer.
Yeah.
But if I have the mustache, they think I am.
Of course.
The mustache, it really plays into the Puerto Rican part.
Yeah.
But if I don't have it, they're just like, oh, this guy's Irish.
Yeah, I can see how it ties it all in.
Yeah.
If you got rid of the beard, oh my God.
Dude, the Italians think I'm Italian when I just have the mustache.
I get
really?
a lot
I get right off a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
Cause I get a tape up. You know, I slick it back a little.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely have Italian hair.
The Italians, if I walk into a pizzeria, they'll be like, "Hey, this you fucking Ginzo?"
Tu sei Napoletan?
No, they won't say that. What do they say? You paisan?
Yeah.
Hey kid, you paisan? I'm like, no, I'm Puerto Rican. They're like, oh, you Puerto Rican? And then they get like the cookout.
Yeah.
They bring like the dude out back. Like, yo, you Puerto Rican? And
yeah. The guys from the kitchen come out.
Yeah, exactly.
You real New Yorker.
Yeah, because if you got a good pizzeria, you got Puerto Ricans in the back.
No, yeah, you got some sort of Hispanic back there.
Dude, my favorite delis are Hispanic delis.
Yeah.
That's the best food.
Yeah, I like getting an egg sandwich and an empanada. I really clogging my arteries bright in the morning.
Blending your culture toward your early death.
Yeah, nah, dude, it's healthy.
What the fuck are you saying, Travis?
Yo, I saw some shit
online. Are you doing
gypsy
gypsy curses over there?
He's I'm trying to. I saw some picture online of some guy who had such high cholesterol he had butter oozing out of his hands.
Oh,
it was crazy.
His hand looked like one of those Play-Doh machines.
And the best part was he didn't even look fat from the picture. He had just had a crazy diet.
Oh, you just leaking mayo.
Yeah, pretty much. He was from wait, guess what state he was from?
Florida.
Yeah. I kind of started it. I kind of started it, but
yeah, I guess so.
No, I think you would have guessed it anyway.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Floridians eat crazy, man.
Yeah,
there's some big dogs in Florida.
Yeah, I'm free to eat.
Yeah, and they always have a high and tight, no small mustache.
You know what it is? L.A. Like most people were like in shape. But then there'd just be a really fat person.
Yeah.
Like a really fucking fat. Like they just lean into being like, I'm going to be fat. Like, fuck it.
In L.A.?
Yeah. Shorts always, right? No pants.
Oh, yeah, sure. No, what the best part was? It'd be like 65. You'd see someone in like a winter jacket and like a beanie. And then 5 minutes later, you'd see someone just running by in like shorts and a tank top.
Interesting.
And you're like,
so
both of it kind of makes sense. You're like, the weather's just like that in between where it's like, I guess both are all right.
It's good for a jacket. Also,
yeah, you run hot.
Out the arm.
This person runs hot. This person runs cold. You know?
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Speaking of that, I think there's such thing as a male period. I'm telling you.
A male period?
Yes.
What's been happening in your life, Travis?
I'm on it. I woke up tensed up.
Yeah,
planked out. My brain is gone.
Yeah.
Basically, I pissed all over the floor. Cadoba. I fucking got 8 coffees. I'm out of it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
I've had an upset
You're snapping on service industry workers.
Yes, exactly.
This is not a fucking caramel.
He's like, come on,
he's
snapping at him. Come on.
Quicker.
Can I speak to your manager?
Yo, I watched my dad do that at Penn Station back in the day, all the time.
You spoke to a Penn Station manager?
No, he'd snap it. He'd like snap at the fucking Indian guy at the Dunkin' Donuts to make his coffee quicker.
That's so disrespectful.
Because he has like train to catch.
Holy fuck.
Most New York shit. He's like, come on, I got a train to catch.
That's so disrespectful.
And you guys just like scrambling.
I would never go there again after that.
No, it's the most Penn Station shit of all time. It's just like,
holy
I got a train in 3 minutes. Still need that coffee.
I would slow down if someone snapped their fingers.
I missed the train.
He might have not snapped, but he was like, come on. He was like pressing him, like as the guy was making the coffee. Like, come on, I need the coffee quick.
I missed the train.
But the guy was
making my coffee.
To be fair, the Indian guy was going slow as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I was like, it was like annoyingly slow.
Dude,
you ever have an Uber driver drive so slow that you tell him to speed up?
Yeah.
But that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take the rating hit and tell this guy to step on.
Go. Yeah, you could drive.
Dude, one time I got a ride back from like, I probably said this on the podcast, from Ridgewood. at like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
after all the train. Yeah, and I had a really slow Asian driver.
Yeah, you mentioned, and just driving the same routes that you would drive home.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, I was telling him to fuck.
I got a fast driving.
No, he drove 50 miles an hour the entire way home.
Yeah,
I was like, you're not even going the speed limit.
Count your blessings, Sean.
I was so pissed.
Right?
It was for a reason.
Yo, I have a friend with a 1-star Uber rating. You know him. I'm not gonna say his name on the pod.
Justin Hartman.
No, it could be. Yo, actually, you know what? Before we go into that, Justin Hartman had some hateful words to say for you on the podcast. Whoa. He called you bald, and
every couple of months he'll leave me 5 minutes worth of voicemails just berating me.
Yeah,
he's like, "Yo, you're fucking bald. You're a pussy."
We brought him on right after you, and we were like, Donny Roy's a great friend of the show, a fan favorite.
Oh, I'm sure that pissed him off.
And he was not happy.
Yeah,
he's like, what? He was hating on Donny Roy.
He does that bit with me. He just is mean to me. Like literally, I've woken up to.
Are you gonna say anything about his trans? Is it brother or sister?
I'll save it for the Hamburger Club.
Oh, you're gonna save it for the.
This Sunday, January 26th.
Yeah. Tangy, right?
Tangy Fro Funny.
Yeah, Fro Funny.
Yeah,
Fro Funny.
Actually, I think she changed her name. I think it's Latangy Brown now.
Okay, so she just goes by her name?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have her on.
I found out Jack Simons used to go by Jack Siegel or something like that.
You mean Jack Simmons?
Yeah, Jack Simmons, yeah. He just went by a different Jewish last name
because
he was a teacher or something.
You know what's funny? He's not even Jewish.
He's not Jewish?
No, he just has an enormous nose. Everyone thinks he's Jewish.
Well, he also has a Jewish, he went by Jack Siegel, which is a Jewish,
Yeah.
And then Jack Simon, that could be Jewish too.
Yeah, absolutely he can.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm not Jewish.
Oh, I thought he was Jewish.
He'd always be like, everyone thinks I'm Jewish.
Dude, I did that Kevin Lenahan roast battle with him. That's where I met him, and I didn't know him. He was like one of the only people I didn't know on the roast battle.
Yeah, so he's a Nassau guy. He's nice. I like Jack.
Yeah, no, I just hadn't ran into him yet, and then I was like, fuck, I gotta write all these jokes for a guy I don't know. This kind of sucks.
I hate doing that.
Yeah.
I only battle people.
Hartman loves doing that, dude. Hartman was like,
he's a brutal guy. He's good at it.
Hartman did some roast battle against some just some fat dude from Queens. He sent me the 12 of the meanest things I've read.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he sent me one that was just so insane. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't say that one.
Yeah, that might lose the room.
And I'm sure he said it, and he's like, yeah, I won. I'm like, sick.
I guess he could do it.
Yeah, I'm like, he's got confidence. It works.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I don't have confidence like that.
Yeah. Are you too busy giggling on stage?
Yeah, I'm too busy giggling at my own
I love when you tell jokes and you just giggle.
Yeah,
that's great.
People get mad at it. The Dork Club there.
You're so
Dork Court? Yeah. Dork Court. They were getting mad
at it. That was fun. That
was the one thing. The chat kind of liked me other than the fact that I was laughing at my own jokes.
Yeah.
That was the one thing.
Yeah, they didn't have that many mean things to say about you.
No, but I was being mean in the chat.
Yeah. I remember you telling me what your name was.
Yeah, I was being mean.
Was you?
I was being mean.
I was like, some of those were way too mean for me to read.
Yeah. But other people were being meaner than me, I feel like. So I didn't say any racial slurs.
Yeah, well, that's where you lost the Dorkcore crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how Miguel got banned from YouTube.
Yeah, and he's about to be banned from Twitch too.
That's what Will said.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the way to make it in comedy. You gotta get banned from Twitch every once in a while.
Yeah, dude. You gotta put it all out there on the field.
I have a YouTube strike from not from this podcast, which is even funnier, from a Counter-Strike scrim that I had uploaded as private. They could just tell
private.
Yeah, they could just tell it was white kids saying the N-word and faggot a bunch of times.
You can get banned or a strike for a private video.
That's what I found out. That's what I found out, dude. I'm like, the AI caught it. That's how bad it was. It was just an hour of slurs. It was a Counter-Strike scrim, and
you don't understand AI.
And it was just like, yo, we gonna fuck them up, fuck these, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's just like an Asian kid saying,
so YouTube, you hate camaraderie.
It's an Asian kid who listened to a lot of rap.
Yeah,
saying.
Did he have an Asian accent?
No, he sounded like like an Americanized Asian person.
Yeah,
you know that voice they have.
Yeah,
they're better English speakers than English speakers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he had one of those.
So you could really hear the R's.
No, he was hitting A's. He was hitting A's, a lot of A's, but
can Asian people say it?
I'm sure there were a lot of gay slurs in there. I'm sure there were so many just slurs against not just any particular race. You know, you get killed by a guy in a gay angle in Counter-Strike, you're gonna have a lot of bad things to say.
Yeah.
And I was recording it.
I won't play.
And then I posted it.
Well, no, I posted it to share to the team because we were like, we were really good. I'm not gonna get into video competitive. There's nothing gayer than competitive video games. As someone who played competitive video games, that's the most embarrassing shit of all time.
Yeah, you don't want to tell people that.
No, dude, because
I play competitive.
You have to go
like COD Mobile. Go to sleep.
It definitely is something that like some people are really into. Like there are people that are like, yeah, I'm fucking nice with it. Like there are dudes that are like make it their whole thing. And it's like, dude, this shit's kind of gay. Like,
this is your whole thing.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like, yo, the pictures of like esport gamers. They'll do like these promo pics where they're like stand and look like hard like athletes, but it's just a bunch of nerds. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like Eastern European nerds.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of dudes that have to piss models.
No, it's the funniest part is there'll be like one or two jack dudes. There'll be like one or two jack nerds, like a fat dude, like a skinny dude, like a 14-year-old prodigy.
They
with
got
like
the whole
glasses.
spectrum.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a Target commercial.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is one fat guy per team. You just need one really good fat. It's like having a chick on a comedy show. Yeah. You need one chick. Like you need one fat guy on a good team.
You need the DEI hire.
No, it's just you can't have too many of them. They play the same way.
Yeah. Well, fat guys play the same way.
Yeah.
How do fat guys play?
He's right. They're just really like into sniping. I feel like they're the LMG.
They like not moving around too much.
They're not crazy. Not even. Yeah. They play like fat players.
Makes sense.
No.
They camp a lot.
No, it's always the guy.
Maybe he's chewing into the microphone.
No, it's because they grind matchmaking and pugs, so they don't play a structured style.
Yeah,
good point.
So they have they play really. It's like guys like it's like NBA players who are really good in like those like open gym workouts in the summer, power forwards, and then aren't that good in like when it comes to
the game time.
Yeah, exactly.
Back down, turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, because they're just doing crazy moves that work against people that are kind of worse than them. Like unstructured games.
Yeah.
So there are kids that will put like. Dude, I'll play Counter-Strike with kids that had no job, and they just play like 14 hours a day.
Oh, my God.
I'd get home from work, and they'd be like, where were you? I was like, I have a job.
I can't play that many.
They'd play till like 3 a.m.
That's insane.
Dude, after my first job in college, I got like laid go because they were facing a lawsuit on a bad machine they built.
It hurt somebody?
No, they just didn't. They overpromised what they could do and never delivered.
Oh.
And then the company's product that they were trying to package ended up not selling good. Yeah. So they didn't need the machine anymore. And then they like, we want like some of that money back. Like it was like $1 million machine.
Oh, that stinks.
But no, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was chilling. I was on unemployment. I was chilling.
This company.
But I played Counter-Strike one time till the sun came up. It was the worst night of my life.
Yeah, dude, you don't feel good when you get done with that.
No. It was a
post-nut clarity.
I was playing with the no-lifers, these like real good players, and they would do these things called 10-mans. Yeah. So you want to play matchmaking, it would be like
fun.
10 good players that all knew each other, and you'd get in a server. So we played a game, and it went to like 10 overtimes. Bro, the game lasted 3.5 hours. Oh. It started at 3:30. I was like, this game's gonna start. It's gonna end hopefully by like a little after 4. The sun won't be up yet. I'll go to sleep. I won't feel that bad about my life when I wake up at noon. Nope. This game went on for 3 hours. It was fucking 7 a.m. and the game ends, and everyone just like immediately just quit the game, like disconnected, turn the computer off. Yeah, dude, the game was at like the third overtime. People wanted it to end. People were trying to lose the game, and it was like that South Park
the baseball.
Yeah, with the baseball where
we don't want to play in the summer.
Yeah, neither teams want to play in the summer. Yeah, it was both teams were trying to go to bed, and it was
RPGs to the floor.
The worst game.
You're just killing yourself in the game.
That was the game that the school shooter played.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike.
True. Everybody.
Was he using an aimbot when he did it?
Speaking of that,
hacker.
It doesn't really do any justice that one time I had a Fed on a counter. I played with a Fed on a Counter-Strike team.
He was listening for the hate,
dude. I honestly, I thought about it now. Like for the longest time, I thought like, mate, there's just a lot of fucking military weirdos that like a guy who was in the fucking like 3-letter agency would play Counter-Strike.
You're like the guy at January 6th that knew what was going on.
Then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? When we asked him about it, he kind of was weird.
Ooh,
he was
don't trust
weird.
that guy.
No, and then he didn't pass the vibe check, and we kicked him off the team, which is even funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Asian American kid hated him. He's a doctor.
What if that guy was a Chinese plant? He's like, get the Fed out of here.
You're right.
Dude, it kind of was like that. We found out he was a Fed, and we were like, yo, we don't really fuck with him.
Yeah. We don't like you. Get out of our
kinda.
team.
Yeah, and he also wasn't that good.
He's like, whatever, I'm going to go do this in real life.
He's like, I'm going to go fucking psyop a kid into shooting up a school.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I got to go destabilize Venezuela.
I got to go blow up a Hall of Records.
I got to go plan another 9/11.
You remember the Nashville Christmas bombing?
No, I never heard of that.
You don't remember that one?
2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. There was like a
current event.
They just
We're just going over tragedy.
They just blew, no, I don't think anyone. They just like blew up like a place where they like store like a bunch of financial records in like.
That seems sketchy.
Yeah, and then the news like covered it for a day and it was like, nothing to really see here.
It's alright. It's just Jeffrey Epstein's
No one ever gave an explanation for it. And then like people looked up, they're like, who owns this building? And like some banks owned it.
Yeah.
It was like,
Let's scrub it from the news.
Yeah, that.
The people don't need to know this.
No one's really looking at the news right after Christmas either.
Yeah.
They're like, they're watching
They're just
movies.
full off leftover.
They're just beating their wives because they
They're
went
watching
overboard on their credit card.
Why don't open your mouth? They're watching The Irishman right now.
Oh, that's a great movie. One
I've
of my
never seen it.
favorites.
I haven't seen it either.
I just
so
couldn't.
worth it.
I found out he
Worth it.
CGI'd Robert De Niro to look younger,
So
and I was like, I can't watch that.
I wasn't able to tell the entire time. That tells you everything you need to know. Watch it.
Wait, Travis, what was the movie you watched 10 minutes of that you said it was your favorite movie ever?
It's one of my favorite movies, Uncut Gems.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I
You
can't. I'm
I
afraid
watched
to.
that movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I don't want it to end. I've
I
only
think
seen the
it's
first
solid.
half hour.
It's sad.
Travis watched.
Spoiler.
It's sad.
Travis watched the first half hour of Uncut Gems and said it was his favorite movie ever.
It's one of my favorite
One of
movies.
his favorite movies ever, and it was too perfect that he had to turn it off.
Correct.
And he couldn't finish it. I'm not.
I swear to God, this is a fact.
He's a real cinephile.
Are you afraid of ruining it? Like you won't?
No,
like
I
that
just don't
last
want
half?
it to end. It was like The Irishman. Like, I just didn't
Have you
want it
gotten
to
up
end.
to, has Kevin Garnett been introduced?
Yes, and that's when I would like to leave it. Please say
No
He
more?
is my power forward.
Let's just ruin it for him right now.
No.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies for right now. And my
So
friend
Adam
is in it.
Sandler's
He's my friend.
character.
Adam Sandler's your friend?
No.
Oh, that's we talked about this last time.
Adam Sandler's character.
is amazing. Just leave it at that.
You're a big fan of him.
Love it.
You think he's a good guy?
Love him.
Dude, that guy is my dad with more money.
I don't want to know any further because I don't want to.
You don't
want to
shatter your image of him.
Listen. I love whoever his name is in that movie. Let me guess. Sandy. What's his name?
What?
Sandy. Adam Sandler's character's name is Sandy.
I think it's something Jewish, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
He is like a diamond dealer.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite because
And
it's
a degenerate gambler.
I love it.
All I'll say is my dad walked out of that movie and he was upset by it.
Really?
He's like, I know that guy. It was too accurate for him.
Oh, he knew a guy like that?
No, he's just like, everyone knows every dude knows a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to spoil the movie for Travis,
please
but
don't. It's one of my favorite movies. I want to leave it.
Yeah.
I really want to spoil it, but I
no,
don't.
please don't. No,
I don't want to shatter Travis's heart.
Not in that cute little shirt he's got on today.
Ow! Yeah, I hit my Dominican teeth with the mic.
Why? we should watch it on. We should watch the next hour and a half of the movie on the podcast.
Save it for the Patreon.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
Yeah.
I like that thinking.
Travis finishes Uncut Gems.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually great.
I want to
see.
make pot of hot coffee live. I want to do it at like Shakers or
We
something.
can do that.
Oh, that'd be fun. Shakers would be perfect.
Yeah, do it instead of be like fucking open mic. Show up if you want to be a guest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because you know what this podcast
We'll call you in
is
from
missing?
the audience.
You know what this
5 minutes
podcast is
of time.
missing? Is a person who is way too drunk yelling at the bartender.
Yeah, live audience.
Yes.
Yeah, three open micers showing up hoping they can get a guest spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, listen, you want to be a comedian, you got to run through us, all right?
Yeah, that's right.
Nah, I feel
and then I'll fart in the mic.
I feel like this we could have a live audience.
Absolutely.
Travis, I feel like that'd be your way to be a performer. You're not a comedian, but you're a broadcaster.
You're an
I am.
entertaining individual.
You're
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shukran.
So what was your bad day about?
My dad was when I woke up. So I had extreme nightmares. It was because of the quick sec smoothie that I had, too much sugar before I went to sleep. I think fucked up my brain. And I think. And I had nonstop nightmares. Woke up in plank position like crazy. Went back to sleep and then woke up at like 12.
So you were doing an ab exercise in your sleep?
In my sleep all night. I don't know
God.
what happened.
You're gonna get jacked if you keep doing that.
Know, right?
You ever sleep with your arms in a weird position and then you move them and you're just like, oh, these feel like heavy.
Yeah.
Like all like kind of hurt.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is that Meek Mill on this commercial? I don't know.
I ain't gay. I love pussy. I love pussy. I ain't gay.
That ain't my voice.
Yo, the clip, the audio clip of Meek Mill getting reeled out by Diddy.
Oh shit,
Rail
dude!
out?
You never heard that?
Great audio clip.
Dude, it's
Get on X.
Yeah, I don't want to derail the podcast. Go back into your bed.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
know what? Fuck it. I'll derail the podcast.
All right.
He's back.
Remember when Meek Mill, that picture of Meek Mill with the wet fries? Him eating fries in a pool?
No.
Oh,
that's great.
Well, never mind. That was bad derailment. Yeah.
So, my bad guy.
He's eating McDonald's fries in a pool.
Yeah.
Just soggy fries.
I've been there, done that. Like, that's smart.
Chlorinated water getting on his fucking fries, just being like, man, this McDonald's kicking ass.
That's giving me a heartburn.
That's North Philly royalty right there.
Yeah, that's disco fries in Philadelphia.
Yo,
it's just pool water.
Yo, I went when the Drake Meek Mill beef happened in Philly. I went back to, it happened. I was in New York, and everyone's like, "Yo, Drake smoked Meek." Like, of course. I went to Philly, and they're like, "Nah, yo, fucking Meek smoked Drake, yo."
Dude, those.
And you know what? Now they look right.
Yeah.
Now they look right because things haven't panned out very well for Drake.
I know. What's he up
But
to?
in 2015, it was all about Drake.
Yeah.
It wasn't Meek. Meek got smoked in that beef.
I love both.
Drake dropped back to back. I was working at Adventureland, bumping that shit.
You worked at Adventureland?
Yeah,
Alfie,
for almost
shout
10
out
years.
Alfie.
I dressed up as Alfie before.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. That's where I got my start on the mic, bro.
Hell
Selling games at Adventureland.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that where you realized you could tell jokes?
I was into comedy. I was going to like Legion of Skank shows and shit at that point, just smoking weed as a underage.
You're running carnival games like white people be crazy.
I actually would be saying shit like that. I'd get people to come. I'd do voices
and black speak.
Sometimes, yeah, I'd get
the whole day in black set.
Well, no, I'd code switch, of course. I'd code switch, based off my crowd.
You're a good salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, there's a lot of Jewish day camps.
Yeah.
Come
on over here, shoot some biscuits.
Yo, no,
I won't charge interest. Come.
I'm not gonna be racist, but it's gonna be racist. But one time I was working the basketball game at Adventureland. That was a good game to work because you got to play basketball all day.
Yeah.
And
exercise.
Just take jump shots all day.
Yeah.
Fake jerseys.
On those really tight. They would overinflate the balls. So like
oh, I knew that.
but
motherfuckers bounce.
You could hit it.
High.
You could hit it, but like
you gotta get it perfect.
Kinda, yeah. But like a camp from the hood came in.
Yeah.
And before they even got in, like they were like staged, like right in front of the basketball game.
Yeah.
And all these kids just started wasting all their lunch money on the basketball game. And some like old like stud.
Yes.
Came up just screaming at me like, "Nah, y'all stealing their money. Y'all stealing." I'm like, "What do you mean? Like I didn't know."
They wanted to play.
And then I got my mobbed up boss to help me.
He's like, "There's no."
And
problems
he's like, "Listen,
here."
there's no problems. We'll give them their money back."
Yeah.
And then the non-mobbed up boss was like, "Yeah, we're just don't take money from like hood camps before they like actually get in the park."
Yeah, you're taking food.
I started to have to
basketball.
I started to have to ask counselors. I'd be like, "Are they allowed to?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and the counselor would be like some like shot head, like fucking texting like,
Let me find out.
"I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Like it's cool."
Yeah.
Because sometimes they would just let them waste their lunch money.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "You sure?" And then
terrible.
One time there was like
hot dog for you.
One time there was a little
Yeah.
tiny like 6-year-old hood kid, and he wanted to do like the big expensive shot, like for the big prize.
Yeah.
And like I was like, "Are you sure?" And the counselor's like, "Nah, he's nice with it. Like trust me." And I was like, "All right, like I guess you're gonna let him do
He's
it."
nice with it.
And then he drained the shot for like first try, and I was like, "I guess he is just nice with it." Like,
damn.
He hit both the shots. I was like, okay, I guess I'm the asshole.
This
like,
kid came to hustle Adventureland.
Yeah, here's a fucking Jamaican banana.
Jamaican bananas.
Yeah, bro.
Why are they so popular?
When they busted those out, I was there when they busted those out, and everyone that worked there was like, how is this allowed? It had red eye. It has red eyes.
I know.
It's like
the banana has obviously been smoking.
Dude, there was an even more racist one that they made, and it wasn't a banana, but it was something else, and it was like
a lawyer.
No, but it was another stuffed animal.
When a Jewish lawyer.
It might have been a Jamaican monkey.
I remember the Jamaican monkey.
Yeah, that's what
they
it was.
They always had Stewie's. Stewie's was the big one at carnivals.
Oh yeah, no. They never had those.
Maybe not Adventureland.
Adventureland never had
framed.
When Michael Jackson died, they had framed Michael Jackson pictures
of him holding a kid
as a prize at a game. But even better, just for sale behind the game. People could just people didn't even, that was one of the few items people could just be like, "Hey, how much for the Michael Jackson picture?" And be like, $20. And it was just a picture of Michael Jackson in like the Thriller outfit.
Yeah. How much for the picture of the guy that eats kids' asses?
What a funny thing to buy at Adventureland.
A picture of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, be like,
I would on a school trip and you come home with that and show your dad.
I would buy fudge instead.
My favorite night at
I look at my teeth.
Ooh. My favorite day at Adventureland was Narcotics Anonymous night.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Narcotics Anonymous.
They said NA groups there?
NA group.
Who was in it?
An NA, all of Long Island open mic scene.
At least half of them. There's Will stumbling in there. Let me get the banana.
No, so the what's it called? They would rent it out like at one night.
Yeah.
And like, so it was just a closed group. And the Narcotics Anonymous, that was the one night people were just allowed to smoke anywhere in the park.
That's funny.
Like they were just
let
allowed
them have it.
No, literally, like they're like, listen,
it's this or heroin.
Like literally, like they're gonna get violent if they can't smoke a cigarette. Like they're like, what? I'm outside. Like
isn't there they shoot up on the fireball?
There was a gang fight there once when I was working.
A gang fight?
Yeah, just
were they beefing over turf?
They just they beefed in front of the Music Express, the big spinny one that plays the music. Like,
oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's funny.
Fucking hilarious.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right in front of the thing you hit with the hammer.
Yeah,
the hammer where you ring the bell.
Yeah.
Imagine beefing over territory that you have to leave at 8 o'clock at night. Like, all right, we'll be back tomorrow,
dude. Adventureland's so funny. They had an opening and closing song sang by like this like super Italian head security guard.
Yeah,
he was just like an old like mobbed like
old Ginzo.
Yeah, and I don't know if he was mobbed up or not. Probably. His name was Sonny. He liked me because I had a good jump shot.
It's one of my uncle's names.
But and people would always be like, "Is this Frank Sinatra?" And he'd be like, "No, that's me." Like,
I'm Frank Sinatra.
He would rework Sinatra songs to be about Adventureland, like opening and closing.
That's great.
And that's ride.
It was fuck. I wish I remembered that.
You think he still works there?
I hope he made it through COVID.
Oh.
But
he was probably like, COVID's bullshit.
He moved, he moved. He's one of those guys. He moved to Fort Lauderdale. I'm getting out of New York. These liberal politics are getting to me.
I want freedom. Can't handle these blue-haired lesbians taking my freedom away.
That fucking bitch Kathy Hochul.
Yeah.
Congestion pricing? Are you kidding me? I can't go to my doctor.
I got my own vaccination card. I gotta let me know.
My doctor's in Manhattan. I can't fucking drive in. You're making me take the train with the riffraff.
I got a fucking knee issue. I gotta get on public transit.
I'm gonna get pushed.
Curtis Sliwa would have stopped the congestion pricing.
He's back at it. He's
back
performing. He's doing red. What are they called?
Cypher Sounds is
Guardian Angels.
What? Cypher Sounds is protesting the congestion pricing. Like he's like organizing a protest.
Oh man,
he's mad about it.
Yeah, because he drives probably from the like Upper East Side or something, wherever rich place he lives.
Whenever I had a show in the city, I don't like taking the train. I just drive in. And now I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
I like how Cypher Sounds transition from
train.
That's probably better.
I like how Cypher Sounds transition from Hot 97 to comedy.
Yeah. That was a smooth transition.
Yeah.
He just started working at the cellar.
He started DJing comedy shows.
Yeah.
Be like, man, these white people crazy.
He's stealing your bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should start with that from now on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up all the time. Dude, I do that at McGuire's, I'll get booed off the stage.
Real litmus test right away.
Like, no, bring up the Italian guy.
They want me to hear. They want me to just start doing black jokes in McGuire's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, at one of the days of the laugh off, one of the days of the laugh off, some kid just got up there and started doing crazy. He was bombing.
Wait, is that the one we both went to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Travis's uncle, we went.
yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to the laugh off. Shout out to Governors. No disrespect to them. Big
Kiss
fans.
the ring, Sean.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss the ring. I usually don't bring them up ever on this podcast.
Shout out to the deli next to it.
I don't want to upset them. Yeah.
Like you're ever gonna get spots.
You're gonna get
you never paid for
blacklisted.
the class.
Oh yeah, exactly. I paid for the laugh off. I didn't even bring anyone.
Yeah. I think I
Yeah.
did the same thing. I brought like 2 people.
I didn't bring any. I literally brought 0 people. I might do that again this year.
I did it my first year of comedy, and I didn't do it this.
Why don't you just pay people?
I got
Go to Home
convinced 2
Depot.
months. I got.
pick up a truck full of dudes and bring them to the laugh off.
I was maybe 10 open mics in, and I got
Like,
convinced to
book it,
do it.
haha.
They were like, "Hey man, you got to do this." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Should I really do it?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "Dude, do it." And I was like, "All right, I guess I'll do it."
Think about it. You
got
pay
peer pressure
12
to the
I
guys.
literally got peer pressured into doing the comedy
$100.
contest.
Easy. Fill seats.
You spend $1,200, but you win.
Yeah,
you win 300.
You're down 900.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Hey, it's a
comedy
game.
comedy
In this
contest
business-
feels so dumb, and
Yeah.
I say yes to them all the time. Like I'm gonna do the laugh off again.
I
got
always
an idea
I
for
always
you.
thought they were dumb until I won one, and I was like, all right, comedy contests are sick.
Yeah, you're gonna get that big Arcona
You
spot.
get free food.
Yeah.
I'll kiss the John Butera ring.
The
real
hit
king
me
of
up with
Long
some
Island.
spots today. I was like, ooh,
You know-
the champ.
Hartman's the new king. He's the one giving me spots.
Yeah,
Hartman and Shecky.
I know they've been doing a lot of shows.
Shecky's getting me a paid gig after I crushed saving the show from Lee West.
Look at that.
Dude, Lee West, he's the funniest guy I know. What are you talking
I had to
about?
follow Lee West at Carney's.
Oh God.
Dude, I saved the
Was
show.
he
I
hammered?
saved it. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
and then,
nice. That's the best version.
And then the next week at Station Pub, because I posted the clip and then Shecky shared it on Facebook, and then Lee West saw it. And he's like, "Hey, I saw what you said about me. Like, that's real funny." I'm like, "You didn't see it at the show?" And he's like, "Nah, after my sets, I gotta go outside."
yeah, I
was
gotta
like,
go do.
"What?"
I got some
I got-
errands to run.
Yeah, he's like, "I gotta go outside. I
Lee West
got
goes on adventures.
I gotta decompress." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, because your set's so like crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. And yeah, and then he's like, "What's your name again?" Mark.
Wow.
I'm like, "Bro, I
Classically.
see you probably 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
How do you not know my name by this point?" He's like, whatever, man. And they tried he sexually assaulted me in my seat at Station Pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started trying to
Get a nice grab on you.
yeah, he tried taking my sweater off.
Oh, damn, dude, he's trying to
Dude,
undress you.
yeah.
He's like, get me on
What
the
a
pot.
mark.
I think I brought this up on the last show, but I'm gonna bring it up again. He propositioned Kevin Lenahan for a threesome at the Carney show.
That's a wild
That-
third.
even for Lee West.
Yeah.
Lee West was like, "Hey, so what you guys doing after this?"
Damn.
he did it like multiple times.
That's kind of nice of him, honestly.
You know
Because
what?
worst you can say is
He got
no.
kicked. He's on a tear.
Yeah.
He got kicked out of the Hamburger Club.
Oh yeah.
Club. Good thing they changed venues. Now Lee West can show up
He
again.
can come
He
back.
can come back. He's not banned
He
from Square Head.
disrespected the owner.
Oh, the owner's girlfriend.
No.
And then he just walked out.
I'm just joking around.
Dude, I don't know what he did. No one saw it apparently.
Yeah.
I just saw him outside. I was smoking a cigarette outside.
I think
and
he was just spitting game on the owner.
and I don't think she was with it because it's Lee West.
Yeah.
He looks like he.
Have you seen the owner of
He looks like he
Park?
sells. He looks like he sells cars with like scraped VIN numbers. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
He works at those
wow.
lots on the side of Sunrise Highway.
Yeah. dude.
Oh my God.
He just has questionable sources of income.
Yeah.
I gotta meet
Yeah.
him.
Dude, the hardest I ever laughed at an open mic. He showed up to Farrell's with his sister. And
Does
the
he look
two-
like Lee West?
they sounded exactly the same.
hey,
But like they just kept telling stories and going back and forth. And
Did she get up on
something
the
in my
mic?
white trash DNA. Yeah, they were both had mics.
Oh,
It was she went up with
She
them.
went up with Lee West.
Yes, and they told stories about like their childhood and stuff, and like my
Damn.
white trash DNA lit up like a Christmas tree.
Where's
I was
Lee? What's
having
Lee
so
West's
much fun
origin
watching them.
story?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's not good.
He doesn't seem like he's from Long Island. He seemed like he.
Are you kidding me? He seems like he's from Mastic.
Oh.
Like born and bred.
I feel like I guess it's because sometimes people just end up out east. Some trash from like other places in America just end up out east.
He talks like
Like they
every
get
guy I know from Mastic, where it's a Brooklyn accent, but it's just. Yo, I just built this fucking Jeep Cherokee, bro. You gotta come check it out if you want.
You're right.
I swear to God,
You're
I know
actually
multiple
right.
people
That's the
from there,
Mastic
and it's
accent.
true.
He's just it's slow. It's slow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lee West.
But it's cracked out.
Yo,
like.
that's a porn star, dude. Chill.
Oh, I don't know the man. I don't know.
He's an adult. He's an adult video. Yeah. That's what he said. I don't know. I
got a plug for that.
I want to know what his name was.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him up.
He's south.
I want to see Lee's dick.
he's just packing heat.
Yeah, imagine he's got.
He's 5'5" with a fucking 10-inch hog.
Hammer.
Yeah. I always mean to ask him, but then I know he's gonna like grab my dick.
He's
or something.
gonna grab you. Yeah. What do you got, huh?
Yeah. He's like, hey. Yeah, he's gonna do something weird.
Yeah.
Ah, dude, Lee West. How many Zin points you have, Donnie?
I think I'm at like 14 something. 1400 something.
What are you gonna get with it? I heard you're saving up for the hair wrap thing. For
I am, and that's the agreement I have with my wife. She doesn't,
real romantic.
She doesn't care if I Zin as long as I save all my points and I get her a Dyson Airwrap hair dryer.
You're gonna have to.
That's 11,000 points.
You're gonna have to grow your hair out. To
what if you find one on Marketplace?
Dude,
yeah, no,
my hair long is disgusting.
No, that'd rock. That'd be so funny.
No,
dread it.
I literally I have to shave it.
You'd look like a metalhead who can't let it go.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to look like that.
No,
but my wife has a rule. Like
you gotta lean in. You gotta be a metalhead comedian.
I have a couple days before I have to shave it because my wife gets mad at me. She's like, "It's gross." So I'm like, "I know, all right."
I saw a video of some like Hispanic dude getting his head buffed with car products.
Yeah,
they used ceramic coating.
Yeah,
and then they poured water on it like an actual like a car like look at a bead on his head.
Yeah. So, oh my god, I got disrespected on Facebook Messenger recently.
Really?
Yeah, I get like a bunch of just random friend requests from people I have no idea.
Hey, they want to do you on
military.
Get you on bringer shows.
Investigating you.
And one day I was like,
hey, you want to do a show in South Carolina? You got to bring 6 people.
Worse than that, dude. I accepted this one guy, and he's like, "Hey, I'm a barber in Deer Park. If you ever need a haircut, let me know." And I'm like, I sent him a picture of my head. I'm like, "No can do, broski."
That's funny.
He goes, "I mean, I do head shaves." I'm like, "All right, if I want to pay money for something I can do myself, I'll let you know."
What if you get a fade? Not a joke question. Serious question.
Imagine just like I let it grow in a little bit and get a fade.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever done like the hot cream like head shave with
that
like,
is
a straight razor?
No, I haven't done it on my head, but I've done it on my
real Dominican.
face.
You know, like get the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, yo, lean me back, Poppy.
Yeah. I've got it on the sides of my head.
They give you arm massage and shit.
What's the one on John Street? What are they?
I've never been there.
They're like some sort of Eastern European or Turkish, and they're a bit weird.
Yeah.
They like in high school. I went one time and got my head just a straight up head like buzzed. I don't know why I was feeling it. I was up in the punks in the summer, and the guy was like really weird. He was like rubbing my head and shit, like neck and shit, a bit too much. I was like, I don't know, like he was giving like a weird like massage,
dude. So
and he's like,
Middle
come on, I get you looking good.
Yeah,
like,
they love that.
I used to get my hair cut in Afghanistan, and they used to go behind me.
I'm used to Italian barbers.
They give me the neck rub, and then they do this.
Yeah.
To the back of my head. I
They're
don't
doing that.
understand.
Yeah, and he was like moving the mirror around, like showing me like real like.
That's what a Turkish haircut's like.
Yeah, real. So
yeah,
like a very
slap you in the back of the head. I'm like, what is this for?
In a very like
does this make hair grow better?
Right? Enthusiastic
Hit me
manner.
harder.
He's like whipping around. Like, it was
they have
crazy.
enthusiasm when they work.
Correct.
100%.
Best haircut I've ever gotten was Turkish.
Yeah.
You think so?
The guy looked like fucking don't mess with the Zohan.
I go to the Holy Black. I go to the Holy Black.
He looked like a Greek.
That's down the street.
Yeah, I get a real hipster haircut. They're nice.
They got those luscious.
I pirated their music.
Last time I was there, I was talking. I get the haircut from the owner, I think he's the owner.
Does he know Brody King?
He's first chair, so he's the man with the power.
Yeah. And
he wanted to book a comedy show there, and then I never followed up with him. But I think it's in the summer. Yeah, when like live on they have like
Live at 5.
Yeah, but they have like a one in Lindenhurst, like
nice.
a Wellwood one. Wednesdays on Wellwood.
Yeah.
So you can just like bring people in, and then like right after it, like set like an 8 p.m. show. Or
set up like a Polish parade.
No, he's like, yeah, they would set up like a cash bar.
That's
with, like,
cool.
Beers or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's a pretty big spot too, and it's like all like. It's all like hipstery. It's like an old western like
type saloon.
Yeah, it's like old timey barbershop vibes.
Yeah,
they got like a bunch of like taxidermied animals.
Like there will be blood type.
Yeah,
I used to go to Rockabilly's. You remember those barbershops?
Yeah, it's like a rockabilly type barbershop.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always one guy that has like the Johnny Bravo hair.
No, that's
like with the thick glasses.
I know they're gonna fade me up right though. I get a white guy fade, so
that's why.
Yeah.
And a nice fade to Stray Cats.
Yo, I
That's
got
nice.
I got a haircut at This Is Hardcore one year.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was pretty good.
That's
you
fun.
have to
That was,
sweat it
but
out.
it was
though,
so
little
bad.
hairs,
It was
like,
I was so bored I got a haircut.
This is hardcore. You're bored.
yeah.
I hate
Remember-
Hardcore Fest.
Remember, I
Yeah.
fell asleep to floor
Oh.
punch. I fell asleep on the floor while floor punch.
Oh,
was
in
playing
Jersey?
Did anybody
in
punch you?
Jersey. Yes.
I love Floor Punch.
I
Floor
fell
Punch
asleep
rocks.
on the floor. I was not
Yeah,
feeling.
that was a good show.
They were so
Get,
angry.
Get Real and Floor Punch.
Yeah,
Regulate.
and
Regulate.
Cruel
Hand?
No. Very good though. Very good band.
Crust. Yeah.
Thank you. It took me a long
There you
time.
go. You're
Yeah,
sounding
that
out.
was a very
Thank you.
2016 lineup.
Yeah, they were
That was
good.
a good show.
The last hardcore fest I went to was like Long Island Fest 2012.
Yeah. Well, that was good. That's mixed. That was like mixed bill.
Yeah. Capital played.
All day
Pico's
hardcore.
bill. Nice.
All day hardcore's a
Great
lot,
band.
especially if, like if the re-entry isn't good or it's in like it was in
Yeah.
a shitty spot in Philly.
Yeah.
Like you're in the middle of nowhere in Philly and this is hardcore. The only fest I liked was UB. But
Yeah,
even then
no.
I wasn't really watching that many bands. I was getting drunk at the bar and outside
Yeah.
the venue.
Where is UB?
It was in Richmond. It was nice because
That's right.
it was in like March in Richmond.
That's a nice time to
So
be
it's like
Virginia.
it'd be like 80 degrees out. You could wear
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
And for a New Yorker, like you're like, this is pretty fucking nice. It's like
It still sucks in New York in March.
it's not that
Mhm.
nice in New York, but you go to Richmond and you're like, I can wear like fucking shorts and
Mm-hmm.
hang out.
I should
Get-
travel to one of these festivals one day.
Nah, they're not worth it.
No?
They're not
Yeah,
worth
what's the
it.
LDB Fest? I think it is.
I mean, I feel like Comedy Fest and Hardcore Fest have the same
Crowd.
no, not the same crowd. They're
That's
the
not
same
true at
level
all.
of shittiness. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah, that makes
there's
sense.
one good Comedy Fest, like
You're gonna see a couple of good acts, and then the rest of it is just
like
Boston.
Skankfest.
All right,
Skankfest
already.
is the only fest that's actually like worth it, and
Yeah.
just because
Is that a
they-
ska festival?
no, yeah,
Damn,
good stuff. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
dude, I got the
Oh,
fucking shoes on.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you do.
I like that the
This is
hamburger.
I'm a
podcast.
retired ska kid.
I like that the
Yes.
Hamburger Club was
Stacked like pancakes.
what's it called? Playing a bunch of ska.
Kill
After the
Lincoln.
Hamburger Club.
Oh, dude, that was me. I was DJing.
That was you were DJing it, yeah. I was,
Ed is gold.
A lot of 90s, 2000s.
you know who
Like
knows
Fest,
ska that I did not expect to know ska?
Who?
Mike Ellison.
Oh, yeah.
I was
yeah.
talking to him about ska, and I was like, damn, I didn't think
wow,
Mike was.
look at
Yeah.
that.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, because I had a plan,
That
and then
surprised
we
me.
disconnected
I
the
was talking to
PA.
him about arrogant son of a bitches and like,
Yeah, ASOB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
bomb the music industry.
Dude.
And Edna's
Classics.
Goldfish.
Mhm.
Yeah, my
When did
brother
hers-
was in a Deer Park ska band when he
What
was in high
band?
school. It's called Artie's Taxi.
Oh, I don't know.
And
That.
they
I'll
were
have to
they were
check
like a
my
high
list
school.
if,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I was slightly involved in the ska scene before I got into.
Of course.
Do you remember Nick's
Hardcore?
86?
No. Do you remember high school football music?
Yes.
Or whatever the
High school football heroes.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
We
Yeah.
are
Pick
the
it up, pick it
Union. Do you
We are
remember?
the, of course.
Wow.
The Fad.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Vinyl Paradise is like the
Yeah.
best song of the fucking
Yeah,
world.
dude, I saw the Fad a bunch. That
That's
was
sick.
good.
Did we have?
And then I got into hardcore because of that. That was like, because some of the members of the Fad left to go into a hardcore band.
I feel like that. Oh, dude, a lot of ska kids go into like hardcore. It's so
well,
funny.
what happens is you get into like punk, and then ska's like accessible to like a middle schooler.
Yeah.
then-
Yeah.
And then you go to a couple ska shows and you realize you're like, yo, these kids are fucking nerds.
Yeah.
And then you go to a hardcore show and you're like, oh, these guys aren't nerds.
Yeah.
And then you go to
They're just frat
get
kids.
into hard-
I knew hardcore was cool when during the pandemic they were still doing shows and the emo scene was like, oh my god, don't they know how dangerous that is?
to be fair, people were getting very mad. I went to a Sheer
Yeah.
Terror show in 2020
Yeah.
where Paul Bearer had a lot of choice things to say
Really?
Uh,
Sheer terror makes sense.
about Black Lives Matter and she's talking about George Floyd and
Oh, shit.
there was some posts about it after.
Yeah.
And then he went on Instagram and just called this girl like a cunt a bunch of times on an Instagram live.
That's hardcore.
He's like,
dude.
this fucking cunt from Long Island, fucking, she doesn't fucking know me.
That's true. There are a lot of cunts on Long Island.
I love old head.
Redundant.
Old,
Yeah.
Oh, did you see? And speaking of old head hardcore news, did you see John Joseph on Instagram today? He called rabies a pedophile.
Oh wow.
And he said he died of AIDS.
Whoa.
I don't know who either of these people are.
Rabies from Warzone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Yeah, he probably did die of AIDS. He died. They said it was pneumonia, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's one way you die with
That's
AIDS.
chat.
Don't tell anyone I had AIDS. Tell me I had pneumonia.
Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
AIDS weakens your immune system,
Yeah.
and then you get something like pneumonia, and it just takes you out.
Was he gay or a heroin user?
Probably both.
Ooh.
Probably a double whammy. I don't really know. I'm not gonna speak on a dead man like that. I enjoy Warzone.
Yeah.
Don't forget the struggle. Don't forget the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But he might be a predator.
Yeah.
I found my agnostic shirt today.
But
my agnostic
John Joseph is a right-wing grifter. So pick your fighter. Pick your fighter. Right?
Well, anyone that does like political commentary at a hardcore show, it definitely is grifting.
Yeah, John Joseph's Joe Rogan's my favorite. One of my favorite Joe Rogans. Because the entire time he's like, Joe Rogan, like I'm from the Lower East Side. Like I left home at 11. I was selling heroin. I was selling crack.
Yeah.
I went to
so he's
prison.
racist and a bad guy.
He's not even racist. I think he's just like I think he's just a crackhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or. He says he doesn't smoke crack anymore, but like crackheads that like, you're like, you probably still smoke crack.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I feel like there are functioning crackheads.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna wind down tonight and smoke a little rock.
Like Dr. Carl Hart, who just does heroin recreationally.
Dude,
Huh?
Dude,
this guy's like a drug scientist.
Oh, unfortunately.
You ever see that?
And he does like pure heroin, and like he says, "Oh, it helps my relationship with my wife. I'm happier during the day."
He's like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, but he's a doctor.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Like 100 years ago.
He's a doctor from the 1800s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Coca-Cola still
like
pure.
He's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
He's shooting up in his toes so he doesn't have track marks.
Oh shit.
There's a story of Philip Seymour Hoffman falling asleep on a city bike in Chelsea and causing a car accident because he was nodding out on heroin. And then the car accident woke him up and he didn't even realize he just rode away like
oh shit.
Like he didn't even notice that happened.
I gotta go.
He just nodded off and veered off into an intersection. Yeah, R.I.P. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
A lot of legends.
Generational actor.
Remember John Goodman?
We talk about crackheads.
Yeah, John Goodman's still alive.
Wait,
cool.
Hold up, I got something. When I was in L.A., there's some comic at the second open mic I did. I think the place is called Lyric Hyperion or some shit. It was like a theater. No, it was in Silver Lake, so it was like the hipster area. It was pretty
I've heard
cool.
of that on Instagram memes.
Yeah, but some guy before me was talking about like his dad was like a coke dealer.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it made me feel like a Pokemon trainer or some shit. It was a good bit.
That's funny.
And then I got up and I was like, I just picture him catching a crackhead or a cokehead and evolving him to a crackhead.
That's the next level of evolution.
Leveling him up to unlock stripping wire for copper.
Yes, on the clock.
Yeah.
The new ability.
Yeah. He needs to learn how to make $100 quick.
Yeah.
Speed is
new construction. Yeah.
His speed stat is 225 all the way up.
Hit him with dick suck.
Yeah. Oh. That one only has 3 pp.
His strength levels
you only got to use it a little bit.
His strength levels break like the barrier. Like it's like 120 even though it's only supposed to go up to 100.
Yeah.
Special attack is lower, but his attack is high as fuck.
You're mentioning John Goodman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in some good movies.
He's fat. That's why I was asking about him.
He is fat.
Yeah. You ever know what movie's good that
Fargo?
It's called Matinee. I rented it from my school's library. It was like a kids movie, but it was like it's a deep cut John Goodman movie from the 90s.
Yeah.
It's that was the one cool thing about being in a big university with a film library. Any random fucking movie that I couldn't find on torrent, I could go rent it from the library.
That's nice.
And I was one of my roommates was a film student, so he'd always watch it with me.
Beautiful.
But this movie called Matinee, it's like it was about like during the Cuban Missile Crisis in like Florida, like on like a military based town, and it's like this like movie like producer, like like back in the day when like regional movie produce like a dude would like make a movie and be like, I'm selling it to all the theaters around. And so John Goodman was that guy, and he was like selling this like the scariest movie ever, and they're like, it's a good movie though.
I believe it.
You're doing a great job at explaining.
No, they would do stuff in the theater to make the movie more scary.
Really?
To like fuck with the people, and it became like a big hit.
It was like IMAX before IMAX.
But it's that all that's going on in a town while the Cuban Missile Crisis is going on. They think they're getting nuked.
Oh,
so it's a good movie.
Damn, that sounds
I like
funky.
it. Yeah. It's a good period piece. They like make it look like the 60s. It's fun.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that. This is a cinematography podcast, guys.
Yeah, I'm a real cinephile.
We're hitting a lot of topics today.
I love film.
How far are we in? Oh, we're an hour 33 in.
What the
Look
fuck?
at that. We're
No.
Travis like, I have more accents to do.
Start. Are you serious? How the hell does that happen?
We've just been chilling, dude.
I had 8 coffees today. They hit now? All right.
Time traveled.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
I'm like not even awake yet.
Let's go to the list for the first time.
Yeah. All right. So
before we end this thing and do plugs.
yeah, we got to hit 3
the
on here. So how do you want to do this?
You know, we could try to run it past what Will did. Will did 2 hours and 3 minutes.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Will's got stories.
That's because he said the N-word at an hour 55.
Yeah, you had to keep it.
Yeah, we had to keep it going. I didn't want to end on that. That would be that would really like
you guys.
I feel like that would
numbers
make it
here.
stand out a
With
bit
a bad
more.
taste in your mouth.
Not even that. It just stand out a bit more. I feel like that would be doing him dirty.
The last thing you hear on the podcast.
Yeah.
Here, check these out then. How do you want to decide this? Okay.
Wait.
Just grab it.
How much money to hotbox a minibus with kids?
Oh.
That's an insane. Hotboxing a minibus with kids.
Is that a Travis thought?
Are they special needs kids?
Yeah, it's a short bus.
I thought I could
How
just
much would someone have to pay you to do that?
But sometimes short buses is
Smoke the
just.
kids up retarded.
Sometimes short buses are just to like remote locations.
Well, regardless. No, it's full of kids though. There's
Are they bad kids? Is it a bad kid short bus or is it just
are you calling retards bad?
No, you know when kids are so bad.
Oh, Trump's president
You
again.
know did you guys know any kids that were so bad they got kicked out of regular school and had to go to the
Of course.
the really bad kid school?
I know guys who were so bad they ended up in the special classes.
Well,
So
yeah,
it would
of
just
course.
be like people with
No, there were
developmental
kids- there were
disabilities.
kids who
and
were-
a hood ass dude.
Yeah.
No,
attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
Well, in Lindenhurst, you could get kicked out of that, and they would send you to like some like county shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I knew a kid. I
They
knew
would
a
always say
kid.
Bosie's in Massapequa.
It was
Bosie's was
I want to say the McKenna or some shit like that. There was something like that.
I blocked it all out.
I just had a friend that was not in. It's where all the really really bad kids got sent,
yeah.
and because their parents wanted them to like get them straight, but it was just them and like a bunch of hood kids.
Yeah,
and they
that's
get
the
bullied
worst
for
thing you
being
could do.
like the one white kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My wife went to
probably
school with a
more
kid.
racist.
My wife went to school with a kid who was into drugs in Wantagh, and they decided to move him to Massapequa to help him clean up his act.
Oh no.
Bad idea.
Probably just
He
sold
died.
drugs.
Yeah.
No, he died of an overdose.
I literally have the word Massapequa on here. for
Damn,
today.
he really assimilated to white culture.
He really
Yeah.
blended in with the Massapequa
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah, number 276 here. Au pairs come to Massapequa and think, oh, in America,
Yo.
they run their cars. In
Yo,
America,
thank God- thank God we're past-
they overdose. Like,
America's beautiful.
yeah, they
Everyone's very sleepy in the Starbucks.
yeah, giant houses. Like,
Yo, do you see they're launching ketamine nose spray?
yeah, of course.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
that's been around.
Dude, no, but it's getting like
Bravado?
it's gonna be able to be prescribed to people.
I think that if you need horse medicine, you gotta figure something
No,
out. Go to therapy.
Where
Yeah.
Zoomers are gonna get hopped up on ketamine nose spray.
They're
That
gonna
rock's
crash
gonna
into
make
you.
a comeback.
Oh, that's.
It's gonna be like the 80s
I feel
again.
like that's so bad.
We're gonna have like
Insurance is gonna go up.
we're gonna have
Yeah.
like synth heavy pop music with
Oh,
like a
thank
white
God.
dude in like a colored suit.
And I
Yeah.
want to
Like-
make love to you off my ketamine. Nose drops, nose drops, nose drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joy Division's coming back.
Exactly, yeah.
You sound
I
just
just-
like Joy Division.
I just think
Ian
it's
is
better.
coming back.
It's better than like opioid epidemic.
Yeah,
because,
10 years
like,
ago. That was
yeah,
crazy.
I used to remember have to worry about
I used to carry
getting
my friends'
robbed at-
caskets.
getting robbed in Lindenhurst town
Yeah.
past a certain time.
Yeah,
I had kids. I knew people that got knives pulled on them at the Chase Bank in town.
just so I could buy a couple oxys.
Honestly, just by a hood dude. Just
Yeah, I
like,
had a kid one time. He was jerking it on the train,
What?
staring at me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where in Lindenhurst?
Yeah, and he was 100%
in the
fiend.
piss box or like
no,
in-
on the train.
On the train.
On the train. He started in like Merrick, and then so I moved.
The conductor
cars.
didn't say anything.
The whole train car left. No, the conductor didn't say anything.
You stayed and you licked your lips.
No, no. he cursed him
He
out.
followed you.
No, listen. We both got off at Lindenhurst.
What? You
Yeah.
got off at the same stop.
Yeah.
as the
I would have
guy-
stayed on the train.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna get off at
Oh.
Lindenhurst.
Wait,
but I wasn't
did he wa-
He
surprised.
got off on Lindenhurst.
Was he watching porn or was
No,
he
he
just
was
like
watching
staring at
me.
everyone?
He was watching.
He
me.
was just looking at you jerking
Yes, I
off.
swear to God. Listen
That's
to this
crazy.
Story. So I was
I would have
playing.
gave him a show, dude.
Oh no! Listen, I was very
I would
angry.
have been twisting
I was
my
playing
nipples.
Pokemon Showdown with my friend who was seated like as close as we are, but on different ones, right? And then
Oh my god!
yeah,
So
and then
Maybe he was looking at your friend.
No, he wasn't. Listen. So I keep looking at him, like laughing, like, because I'm fucking around and Pokemon Showdown. I'm like, hey, got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is like the 3:30 train.
How old is this guy?
I want to say at the time he was about 20.
Describe the look.
Gray. Soulless, beaten by his alcoholic father with slippers and like gray raggedy.
He went to Lyndhurst High School?
He looked like he did. He looked like he did. I don't think people knew him though. I think he was there to buy drugs.
Did you get a good look at his dick?
It was gray. It was diseased. It looked like gonorrhea. Yeah.
Tugging too much on trains.
Yeah.
So okay, so he's just a drug addict.
Yeah. So he was staring at me while he was doing it, and
that's fucked up.
My friend was mad at me because I was cursing him out. My friend didn't believe me because why would he believe that? You know what I'm saying? I'm cursing him out on the train.
Was it just like
he was going faster and faster as I was cursing him out?
Maybe that was his thing.
Did he like? How did he have his pants all the way down, or
no?
Were they just like kind of like
they were? It was just the only thing out. I can't believe I'm telling this story.
Through the dick hole? Through like the zip?
No, it was out. It was just flopped out.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And it was so bad. It was traumatic. And then listen to this.
I would take that as a compliment, right?
And then and then I got.
This is a podcast of sexual traumas. Today.
Yeah, we got bored as hell. Kangaroos type shit. But we'll go with that another time.
Kangaroo? You fucked a kangaroo?
No, thank God. No. So I got a couple train cars down, and so did the girls that were on the car.
Yeah.
I told them what's going on, and they could see that he's still doing it faster and faster and faster and faster as I'm telling them
That's
this.
gross.
Yeah, and he's staring at me, and we get off of the train, and then we're walking down, and we think we're the only ones getting off. It's like 3:46 or some shit. And then
this is the middle of the day or at night?
Night. And then we get to the bottom. Shit. We get to the bottom, and we hear somebody behind us on the stairs, and I'm like, if this is fucking him, I'm going to go off. I turn around, and who do I see? Danny Phantom right fucking there.
Danny Phantom.
Yeah, Danny jacking it. And, yeah.
Was he jacking it on the stairs again?
No, he was, like, so apologetic. He was like, I'm sorry, it's because I'm drunk. And I'm like, no, that's bullshit. I was like, you are not drunk. I was like, you are mentally insane.
That's fucked up.
Guys, what did I do last night?
Alcohol, blame it on the...
Yeah, he did blame it on the alcohol. I didn't even have any
wild.
alcohol on him.
Dude, he's a jerkaholic.
Yeah.
What a gooner.
Yeah, and then
what a gooner.
Yeah, and then so I wanted to walk the opposite way of where I live for obvious reasons, and he starts walking the same way, and I was like, oh, guess we're walking home together. That's what I said to him on purpose. And my friend was so mad at me because he was like thinking like that kid's retarded, basically. But I'm like, I don't care. Nope, I don't care what he
I'll beat me to this one.
Good thing you didn't get violent, like, because like the wrong dude might just fuck him up.
That's what I said too. He was lucky it's me. Ironically enough,
some hood dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you wouldn't play with
if
that.
If I was like that,
no.
If I was like that, I would have. But I didn't really get to a violence.
If
that doesn't take me to violence, I don't know what will.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
Apparently, I like.
That's insane. Wait, so what's the kangaroo
horrible.
story? Let's end it on this. Let's do your kangaroo story.
One time when I was younger, unfortunately, another reason why I hate alcohol is that someone was very drunk. One of my friends was very drunk, and he decided to grasp me like a kangaroo and try to, I guess, like, brutally hump me in front of everyone. It was very terrible.
Ooh.
It was very evil.
That's some white boy shit for
real.
real.
It was. I thought that,
man, we can't play that shit, man. That's some white boy shit.
White boys are crazy.
Man, they always doing that gay shit at them parties. Thinking it's fucking funny.
He was joking too hard. Does that make sense? Not
was
literally.
He Polish?
Tak.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. When I get a little beers in me, I love showing my penis to my friends. I think it's the funniest thing in the world. I'll be pissing at a bar and just snap a picture and send it to a group chat.
Dude, a comic
there's so many pictures of my penis floating around.
A comic in LA made a joke and slightly apologized for saying he pulled his dick out at a party, and everyone in the room was like, "Dude, come on,
not cool."
Yeah.
My friends would be cheering me on.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? That sounded like it was a good party.
Yeah. Let's go to a cleaner one at least to end.
You don't want to end it on that? You don't want to end it on getting kangaroo humped by a Polo?
No.
All right, let's bring up another sexual trauma of yours.
Yeah, I know. All right. Favorite word for penis? Mine might be junk. No. All right.
Junk.
All right, pick a number. How about that? We'll finish slightly.
42.
Jackie.
What?
Jackie Robinson.
Oh.
Oh, I was talking about.
I only know the white ones.
You must be a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson.
We've already done this one. When you want.
I read a biography. A doc.
I love how we just starts talking over you reading it.
Well, you brought up Jackie Robinson.
Continue the documentary. Go.
No, it was a biography. I read a biography when I was in 4th grade about Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So he had a racist,
very cool, Sean.
He had a racist owner. they're like, this is an educated black man.
Yeah.
He's good for baseball.
Okay.
Well, that's what they thought.
Well, that was normal back then.
But fuck Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
He stole home against the Yankees. Disrespect the Yankees.
That's why the Yankees
Yogi
only
Berra
sign
swore
white
he was
players
out
now.
till the day he died.
Yeah.
Yogi Berra was probably wrong.
Yogi Berra probably lived in Howard Beach.
A second angle came out in like a couple of years ago.
Right.
That proved Yogi Berra was probably wrong.
Who was the president at that time?
I don't know.
He
Joe
did it.
Byron or
He's been around forever.
or Daddy Trump.
I'm not sure. We're gonna go back to a.
I see how many followers Terry has from the Trump stuff. I gotta lean in.
That's
he
funny.
gets a wild file.
Yeah.
You're a real patriot, Sean. This is a Patriot
What's up,
podcast.
Patriots?
Have you ever heard of the page Mug Shorties?
Of course, absolutely. I see women on there that I'm like, wife.
Dude, we were showing Will McCarroll this page.
Yeah.
And the first one he clicks on,
Terry liked.
not only like
Commented.
what's your bail? It was so funny.
Oh, he rocks.
Will commented back, more than you can afford, Terry.
I saw that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I always I get recommended hot chicks on Instagram
I
all
send
the
them to
time.
you all the
And
time.
sometimes I open it and Terry will just be like a like on it'll be
Yeah.
liked by Terry McNeely. I'm like, hell yeah.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
He's out here getting it.
Did you notice that
He's got a
I
blue
was sending
check.
you?
Yeah.
Because we keep talking about East Asian women on this fucking thing, my phone hears it, and I keep getting East Asian dating apps on my fucking sponsored ads.
Looks like you just struck gold, Travis.
I keep sending them to you because we keep talking about it on here every week. I'm like, damn
yeah,
it.
Travis loves Asian women.
That's a running gag. In
my
reality,
pro-
I love Salvador.
My problem is their
Yes.
pussies are blurred out.
That's my beef.
I love
Yeah.
Tulsa.
How am I gonna have sex with pixels?
Right?
Yeah.
For $60, that's how.
They're sideways, right? Their pussies are sideways.
American big, too big. Too big.
Too buku.
I'm just saying really racist stuff.
That's been this whole episode. You're gonna listen back.
Korean
and
dick
go,
too
"Whoa."
tight.
I know every episode. Honestly, every episode I listen back and
Yeah,
like,
we try
this
to-
was good.
I like to walk
The
along.
only stuff I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
fun.
like, no, I don't think there's anything on this episode I actually hate on.
This is a comedy show, isn't it?
I
We're
think I
having
said
fun.
something.
No,
about
this is an
trees and
informative,
interests.
serious podcast. This is strictly
This
educational.
is a
Yeah.
Syrian podcast.
Unless
Us
you're one of Terry
Syrian, not
McNeely's
Syrian.
followers, this is very serious.
I should get him on the pod. I should get him
That
to
would
talk
be
about
nuts.
his job being a cop on TV.
Yeah.
He's been posting that picture a lot.
Yeah, he's his glory days.
Well, he's probably trying to get new pussy.
Yeah.
He wrote a love
Oh,
letter.
he's got a new girlfriend now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He wrote a love letter on.
New pussy like trans.
He was writing a love letter at an open mic
Oh, did he?
at Royals, and then he left. Before he's like, I gotta get out of here.
He's
gotta
real
get errands to
romantic.
run. He was. I was like, you know what? That is romantic, Terry.
Yeah, that's another thing they give the
He
rubber
was drinking.
tongue
He was
lady.
drinking his. He was drinking his whiskey, writing a handwritten letter.
Dude, that's like Hemingway.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, dude,
It's like an unwritten law album.
if he hits it really, hits it really big, that chick's gonna be like, I got a handwritten letter from Terry McNeely. You know?
Yeah.
could sell
That's
that.
She's gonna
worth
sell it for
something.
coke.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sell it to rent a massage bed.
A real Long Island princess.
Speaking of those, I love nothing.
Oh yeah, Will.
Nothing.
I was gonna say Japs, Jewish American princess.
Yeah.
I didn't bring this up. Will brought up you and him are gonna be co-hosts on the Millennial Stoner or whatever, or you're changing the name.
I think the name is definitely changing.
Okay. Not a fan of that?
No. Because I'm not a teenager. that hates his dad.
yeah.
Okay.
Very
Well said.
angsty Gen X vibes from it.
No, we're rebranding. We're
Dawson's
doing
Creek
a
podcast.
three-person pod.
You also aren't a big toker. I don't think I've ever seen you smoke weed.
No, I don't smoke weed.
So that name doesn't fit you.
No, exactly. I'm more of a 3 Miller Lights and chill kind of guy.
Yeah, get right in the pocket.
Dude, I get right in the pocket. I don't like drinking too much.
My
I
problem
literally
is-
have a couple beers and I'm so happy.
My problem
about
is
it.
I can only drink a couple beers, like certain types of beers. Like Guinness doesn't upset my stomach. PBR doesn't
Pints
upset
of
my
Guinness
stomach.
make
Guinness
it
ruins
stronger.
me.
Oh, Guinness.
I've only
ruins
drank
me.
2 beers.
my
in a row.
Irish blood. It just fuels me.
Yeah.
I get a Guinness or two in me. I'm feeling good. Like Station Pub's got good Guinness. I'm
Yeah.
always feeling good there when I get it. Hit the open mics. I get 2 of those in me, and I'm like, I'm ready to fucking go.
Yeah, I got white trash in my blood. PBR is just
PBR
that's my
is
life.
water. PBR on tap.
Oh, it's the
Get-
best. Yingling on tap.
I can't do it.
I love
lived
Yingling.
in I drank a lot of it in Philly because it was always cheap.
Yeah.
Like the yo Yingling, dude.
Yo.
Yo, that's a Philly beer, yo.
Yo, America's oldest brewery.
Yo, they're from right outside of Philly, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever have a black and tan?
The black and tan.
Come out, you black and tans. Come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Callaway. That's those Irish Republican podcast, guys.
It is, yeah.
You just hyped up your white power supporters.
Yeah, now I'm awake. 3 hours and 46 minutes in. Let's do this.
You hit your second wind.
Exactly. Let's go.
All right, let's do plugs before we hit 2 hours. We're at an hour 48. Travis,
Nice.
what are you going to plug? Where are you selling clothes?
His man.
Oh, you're right. I
That's
do
what
have a
he's
car again, Asset Management NYC. But if you're going to be in London, April 4th to April 9th, you let me know. If you're going to be in Madrid,
Travis
April
wants
9th
to hang with you.
I need a place to sleep.
Correct. I haven't booked anything. I haven't even booked.
How did I know, Travis?
Yeah. Madrid, April 9th.
He might not. He
mark.
might just find a nice park.
Yeah.
You expect me as a hostile guy.
Yeah, I am. Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely.
He's also a roam the streets all night guy.
That's a huge fact. Yeah, absolutely. The last night I had in London, was that on the podcast?
Maybe.
Or
That
was
might
that
be
a
a
dark
test
episode?
That might be a
Dark
test
match.
ep. Yeah, that might be a test ep.
The last night I ended up in London, I ended up with mad like MDMA fiends, like people getting arrested right in front of me, like alcoholics, and this one Kurdish kid who was like 15 who did not belong and should not have been around these drug addicts and like insane people.
You're hanging out with
weird,
the
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like literally talking to him on the side. I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing?
That's
I'm
pretty
here
good.
because it's my last night in England. I'm just looking for anybody to talk to. But you, what are you doing? Like, go to sleep.
I joined the army during wartime, and you are braver than me.
Oh.
You just roam the streets of other
Powerful.
countries.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. No
crazy.
matter what country.
What
I
a
used to
powerful
spend
plug,
Don't fuck
nights.
around like that.
Yeah, I used to get locked out every night in Mexico for almost because the curfew was like 9 p.m. and I was like, fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you would sleep in. You would
climb
you
up
would
the
wash
roof
yourself
anyway.
in the river right before the
Yeah.
coyotes or whatever.
Yeah, before the Jaguars
the
and the
jaguars
Bobcats.
and the bobcats would come out.
Wow.
Yeah, at 5 a.m. cold shower river.
Yeah.
And they think I'm
He's an
crazy. They
enigma.
shower 0 times a week. They think I'm crazy. What the fuck?
Okay.
And I'm the crazy one.
Yeah.
So Travis plugged that. That's important
Oh
stuff.
yeah, if you're gonna be in London or Madrid, you let me know.
Yeah, but where?
Madrileñas, por favor.
What's the cross section in New York where you sell clothes?
Oh, Wyckoff and Troutman usually.
Whack
There you
off.
go.
Yeah,
There you
Wyckoff
go.
and
So
Troutman,
Brooklyn.
Bushwick, right
Yeah.
in the heart of the gentrification. I know my clientele.
Yeah.
Donnie's been taking over the bar scene. He's wowing
Look
the
at
Brooklyn
that.
crowds.
Oh really? I was there today.
Or no, I see you got.
I'm
been
doing
doing
Queens
shows.
on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm doing one
You're
show in
supposed to do
Queens on
Staten
Saturday.
Island.
Oh yeah, no, I've
You
done.
did a couple shows.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I've
talking
done
about.
Staten Island.
You've
Long
done-
Island
You've been doing
West.
a couple bar shows in the city. I see you.
Yeah, there's this guy Patrick
You're
Haggerty.
getting up more than most Long Island comics.
Tell 'em
is
where
what
you
I'm saying.
going.
Dude, I just reach out to people and they're like, "Yeah, come do my show."
That's
I'm
pretty.
like, okay.
That's the
sweet.
move.
Yeah, I'm
It's
like,
called being
sweet.
personable, right?
$30 in tolls. Let's go.
Who would have thought being nice to people gets you booked on shows?
Yeah, I
man.
just show up on time and respectful. People
Yeah.
are like, "Whoa, he's
Smart
not a
man.
drug addict. This is
Yeah.
great.
Hey,
Come on back." And people laughed. That's nuts.
smart
Yeah.
man.
You know, there's a guy Patrick Haggerty that books 2 places in Staten Island. Shout out Patrick Haggerty.
Nice.
He's been very nice to me.
Nice.
I'm actually on a show with him this Saturday in Queens at Bloom Botanical Bistro. That is through Comedy Nerds. That's going to be a very fun show. And Sunday is the Hamburger Club.
Yeah,
It's called
Travis, pull up
Brewery.
with me.
Comedy game
Okay,
show.
I'm not doing anything.
I gotta
Sunday.
buy a ticket. I gotta
All
buy
right, then
comic
damn it, there you
tickets.
go.
Comic tickets.
Is it almost sold out?
No,
Is it?
not
Can I
for
go into the
comics.
vent?
Okay, cool.
Comics you can buy.
I feel like I can show up either if it's sold
What
out.
if I come up in
Yeah,
a
I
work
feel like I
vest?
can-
What if
We'll
I'm
take
working?
some-
Not to pull my card, but
Yeah.
I feel like I might be able to.
This is the first one where we're actually charging money to get in.
This is a big deal.
Yeah, I'm working on the building. I got my vest.
I'm an employee.
yeah, I'm maintenance.
He shows up
I'm-
in just like
I
Carhartt
brought it up
and
to
a
Will.
Red Guard vest.
I'm hoping the Indian Red Dead guy shows up.
The
Even
Indian
though he's the Comiskey, he's a Comiskey Park local. The Indian guy who wears the
Calcutta
big hats
Redemption?
and the fucking
I don't think I've
custard.
seen him.
Dude, he fell out of a chair at a hamburger club.
Really? Was it the really bad one that I wasn't a part of?
Yeah, I think it was.
Or
Or might have been the Terry one.
Oh, was
Live
that
from
one?
a call
He
center.
fell out of a chair.
Yeah.
The Indian guy fell out of a chair, and I was sitting right next to him.
Damn.
He was talking to me. He was making jokes the entire time while he's like, you guys would bring up the fucked up tabs, and he would have a racist joke, and it was funny coming from an Indian guy dressed like Like he should have a revolver on his waist.
Slumdog Redemption.
Yeah.
Are you sure he was
Walker,
a
Texas Ranger.
He was
Walker, Texas fucking Patel.
All right, we found one.
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything. I was trying to think of something.
Me too. I was over here.
Vishnu, Texas Ranger.
Hicksville Hank. Hicksville Henry.
There are a lot of Indians in Hicksville.
Yo, I watched a video of a cow walk off like a 10-story building.
In Hicksville?
No.
And people were commenting like that cow was sick of their shit.
No, I love Hicksville. They got Perry too.
The comments on that video must have been crazy.
Oh, I should plug my shows now. Is that all you had to plug?
Yeah, those 2 shows this weekend.
When's your podcast gonna start?
February.
Nice.
February what?
You should bring me and Travis on.
Okay,
not to force our arm, but you should bring me and Travis on.
Yeah, if you want, we can look really dumb on purpose.
Dude, we can have a Clash of the Pods, dude. That'd be nice.
Yeah, Pot of Hot Coffee needs to start branching out.
Yeah, we do 2,500 a verse.
Yeah, because you guys, just because you guys got more subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
That's because we're about to bamboozle them with a whole new show.
I got to tap into a new market. Yeah.
Like, hey guys.
I got a show February 26th.
Oh shit.
Or 26th. I don't know. When's the Hartman show in the city? Is that the 28th?
I don't know when that is.
He's
29th.
Well, I'm filming that show. I'm getting paid to film that show. So if you want to say hi to me and enjoy some comedy, you can go to that one.
Yeah, find me at the Hartman show in the city.
Fear City.
I don't know.
Fear City, the 28th. February 28th.
There it is.
February 27th, Lila's in East Rockaway.
Nice.
I don't know who's on the show, but Justin Hartman booked me for it.
The singer of MGMT.
Donnie's mortal enemy.
Dude, I love Hartman.
Enemy number one of hardcore scene, but he's a nice guy and books me on shows, and I like him.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
it's
he's
all
funny.
an act.
Yeah,
he has ferrets.
He has.
How threatening can you be?
He has
when you
two
have ferrets.
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
not know that. He didn't mention
he's
that.
He's a vegan and has ferrets.
Yeah,
he didn't mention that.
He set his kitchen on fire, cooking like tofu or something.
God, that's so gay.
Yeah.
A firestorm to purify.
So I'm doing a good show there. The 26th. I got 314 Terry McNeely and friends.
Very nice.
Yeah,
dude, the Terry
show up and get drunk. I feel like
there's a lot of good people on that show.
Gonna be a hot crowd. Who's on that one?
You don't know?
Darnell Ross.
No, he hasn't told me the lineup. I got.
Andrew Dice Clay.
He announces like the month out, you know.
On
so
January 31st?
No.
My root chakra
crazy
this
March
episode.
14th.
March. Oh, never mind.
No. Ellison's on the one. Coming up. Yeah, I got to get Ellison on this podcast.
You should.
Yeah, he's really funny. Well, it's funny how people like really jerk him off because he's won 2 contests. There's some open micers that start and they're like,
he's the king now.
Dude, Mike Ellison, I gotta kiss the ring.
Dude, people have been doing that since I won the Nassau Aragoners.
Really? People are like, yo, Donny Roy.
Donnie's a champ.
Donnie's a fucking killer.
Yeah.
He does Italian comedy.
Yeah.
The Italian comic Donny Roy.
Oh, you my mother.
Dude, I just do great comedy for white people. They love it.
Give us one example real quick.
No. We're not doing bits here.
I just recite bits because I'm a hack.
I do talk about how I got my balls twisted up in 5th grade, and that's a good joke.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at my root chakra right now this whole time.
You know, Travis, you probably saw Donnie at an open mic.
What?
At the Gilgo Room in the summer.
I did one. Oh,
yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, Travis was there.
That's like true. The first time I really ran into you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true because you had a good shirt or a good sweatshirt or a good hat, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
He's
shit.
like, no, I could sell that in the city for a lot of money.
Yeah, probably.
That's the podcast.
Live life.
I think this is episode 11 or
Look
10.
At that.
Who cares?
This is 10.
Double digits.
Let's go.
Double dipping.
Donny Roy.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Italian comic. Long Island champion.
Nephew of Patrick.